Uh, now I hang on. Now you should be able to hear me. Now this works. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome to Adam's Bar. I had a bit of a wild one last night. Myself and my cousins were supposed to go out for a walk. Then a walk became a stroll, which became stopping off for pints. A quick one, they said. A quick one. It was not a quick one. I got home. We stayed till closing. Oh my goodness, folks. I'm a little bit shattered today. Oh no, what's happening? Oh no, stuff in the background isn't working. Okay, we're good to go. We're good to go. Oh, folks. Hello, 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 hello. Attaboy. 3Pros Games. Oliver. Hello, hello. Let me pop out the chat so I can speak to you properly. Pop that out and I can close this down. Welcome to what will be the final Witcher 3 stream. Next weekend we'll be on to Final Fantasy X. I hope you're well. Attaboy, mermatey. Alright, my computer's a little bit struggling in the background, but it'll be fine. Maybe. Attaboy, Outstrike, nice to see you again. You finished Devil May Cry on normal, got a few more playthroughs since difficult trophies. Yeah. My family is shouting in the background. Don't they know I'm streaming? Oh, folks. Okay, so welcome. I mentioned before, last night was a big one. Unexpectedly so. My cousins wanted to go out, and it snowballed. We stayed in the bar till closing. The till was gone, although I did get a free packet of potatoes. That was pretty good. Attaboy Corey, handsome Adam, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a nice stream. Saw you were up on the Discord late last night. Yeah, Adam, I was saying, I went out with the cousins. Actually, you met one of the cousins, Ellen. And then came back to see that Michael and Gibby and James were on. Hello. Speaking. James, what happened to you last night? You said come join the voice chat. When I came, you were gone. What happened? You pissed and joined as I went to sleep? James, what are you doing to me? Hello, boy Nathan. Good to see you. Hello, Alex. I'm having a great weekend indeed. Did a bunch of stuff on the Devil May Cry 3 episode. Was hoping to get it finished, but the sound mixing is taking fucking forever. The game doesn't allow you to disable in-game music, which makes editing so much easier if you don't have to like clash against the in-game music. So that's been quite tedious. I've got like 27 minutes of the 45-minute episode sound mixed. So I have to do the rest of it, and I got to get a couple of extra clips as well, which I did some of it yesterday. So after this live stream, I'll go back to Devil May Cry 3 episode, hopefully finish it tonight. But overall, the weekend is going very well. Yeah. No, Outstrike. This is growing it out. I'm growing it out. I'm growing it out for the upcoming Final Fantasy X episode. It's looking fair shitty. It's looking bad. That does not look good. But I'm going to grow it out for the Final Fantasy X episode so you can see the passage of time. I'm going to be recording it, some bits here, some bits in my bedroom, and then some bits when I'm going over to Cambodia to see my brother. You don't want a beard in Southeast Asia. So I'll let this grow out, but it's going to stay like this, like stubble. And one last time in my life, I'll grow out the hair up here and see just how shitty it can look. I didn't see your message, so I went to sleep. Then I woke up to it, missed you by like 10 minutes. Damn! James, we went for ages. Myself, Michael, and Gibby went for, I don't know, like at least an hour after you went to sleep. Maybe even 2. It was good fun. Attaboy Corey, welcome. Saw you were on it, but it was so late I had to get some sleep. I hope your cousin's doing well. Not only are they doing well, unexpectedly everyone got a bit drunk. And then today my cousin Ellen sent me on some pictures. And you might notice there's a common theme. They're all fucking blurry. All of the pictures we took are blurry. That'll give you an indication of the state we were all in. A bit of sauce on your cheek, I think, or sick. Oh no, where? Here? Or here? Oh no. Wouldn't surprise me, James. Hang on. If there's anything on my cheek, it's probably from the Guinness. Hang on. Did I get it, James? Help me out here, buddy. Make me look presentable for the worldwide audience. Think you got it, thanks, James. Attaboy, Scott. Christ, ball is really... Dude, yeah, like, this does not look good. This does not look good. But this is what we do, folks. We suffer for our art. I am willing to look very stupid for the upcoming episode of Final Fantasy X Platinum Journey. Even yesterday when I was recording the presenting bit for the Devil May Cry 3 episode, I'm in front of the camera, the shirt is on, I tried doing a Windsor knot with my tie. I followed a tutorial and the guy just kept going and kept going. I ran out of tie. So I fucked all that and just went back to the regular stuff. But in front of camera, currently very fat, the shirt barely holding it together, the hair looking terrible. It's the single worst I've ever looked on camera for presenting, and that's going to be the upcoming Devil May Cry 3 episode. Looking boorish on camera. Might have been a wee smash again. James, you might be right. You sleep after 4, finish off Psychonauts 2 in the week, and now are at 80% through Goat Simulator 3. Probably you're having more fun with Goat Simulator 3 than Psychonauts 2. Handsome Addy came around to it. Psychonauts 2. What a disappointment. Why? If you want to make a TV show, just make a TV show. Why is it like you walk 3 steps, there's another cutscene, and the cutscenes go on so long? I thought I was losing my mind until I went back and replayed the first game. It's like, oh, yeah, the cutscenes are snappy and funny. A cutscene in a comedy game being 5-6 minutes long is a bit silly. All the cutscenes in Psychonauts 1 are like, they're snappy, they're 90 seconds. They get in, they explain the characters, they give the personality, crack a few jokes, we're over it, we're on to the next thing. Psychonauts 2 is just like... The game took them 5 years to make. If I was the producer, I'd be like, cut that, you're making up too much work. Cut it. Anyway, that was my thoughts on Psychonauts 2. As for Clair Obscur, I'm on board with Clair Obscur. I'm on board with that. Oh, I'm on board with Clair Obscur. I'm going to try and do it not this year, but next year. So like I'm finishing up Devil May Cry 3, and then after I finish that, I'm going to finally finish recording Metal Gear Solid, which is kicking my ass. Then I'll start Final Fantasy X, which I'm very excited about. After that is going to be Dead Space Remake. I would like to maybe do Clair Obscur after that. We'll see. I think Clair Obscur will be a really fun episode, and the world looks so beautiful. I want to try it. Look, you haven't started Red Dead 1 yet because Rockstar's... see, here's the thing, Scott. I don't think there's going to be much of a difference between the PS4 version and the PS5. They can say 4K 60. I'm like, most TVs I play on aren't even 60 frames per second. So I'm okay with getting... I would like to do Red Dead Redemption at some point, just so I can put in a load of Western music for the episode. Just an underlying of Western music would be pretty cool. Goat Sim 3 is free on PlayStation Plus. Psychonauts 2, a big letdown, clips every few seconds. I sadly got bored fast. Glad it's off the list. Yeah. As somebody who's a huge fan of Psychonauts 1, playing Psychonauts 2 is like, no! Why is this like a 15-hour game? Make it 7 hours. Make it 8. Oh my goodness. Alright, folks. I hope you're well. If you got a drink on your hand, feel free to pour it. If you want to get a cup of tea, you can do that as well. Attaboy, darling. Yeah, great lineup indeed. I'm looking forward to it. As I've gotten older, video games just keep getting better. And there's like an endless supply of games to cover, an endless supply of games to do episodes about. The future is bright. The future is bright. Ah, I'm dying here, folks. So folks who may know this, in the Ireland episode of Different Worlds, there's a character, not a character, an actual person. Had a boy, Prince. Hey, one of my cousins, Dylan. Hang on, give me a second here, folks. I gotta close the door. I can hear like my family right outside. Give me a second. Alrighty. Much better. I'm hearing two conversations at once. Oh, so it was Dylan, the guy that was in the Different Worlds episode of in Ireland. He decided, as I'm leaving for Cambodia in the next couple of weeks, he decided that last night he wanted to go drink for drink. I said, sure, we'll finally do it. We'll finally do it. After all these years we've been out together, we'll finally do drink for drink. Whatever he's having, I'm having. And he was like, let's do the double wink vodkas, which means he got a triple. We did a couple of those. Attaboy, Gavin, welcome. A couple of those. One of my poor cousins was absolutely hammered. Had to take care of them. Oh, I'd say like of the group of us, there's 5 of us in total. There's like me, my brother Cody, my 3 cousins. Of the 5, like a good 4 out of 5 are hammered. Is it easy to stream with PS5? I would say so. So what I do is I run it through an Elgato capture card. So the capture card goes through the capture card, then plugs into the laptop, and then fairly straightforward. I don't know about streaming directly from the PS5. I think it should be easy enough these days. Heard rumors, the new Steam machine. Sorry, that's incorrect there, darling. It's not called the Steam machine. It's called the Gabe Cube. Get your facts straight. We'll launch Half-Life 3 in it. Don't give me hope, darling. Don't give me hope. As a massive Half-Life fan, don't give me hope. I'd be on board with that. Drink for drink with you. Now that'll be a good platinum journey between you, Michael, and me bowing out early. Oh. One day, James. One day. Me and you. Actually, what I think what I did on the Saturday of the meetup in Limerick, myself and Ben, like Ben's from Newcastle. Ben can drink. And sure enough, Ben and I think we went drink for the Saturday and kind of lost track towards the end. But sure enough, at one point he comes up to me, he's like, how many have you had? It's like, this is my 4th. Okay, cool. I'm on number 3. And he just sculls it and goes off to the bar and gets another. I like that. Will there ever be a Days Gone episode? I have been looking into this. I'm going to sit back a little bit here, folks. Fucking struggling. I have been looking into Days Gone, and we'll see what may happen in the future. If it goes on sale for like a tenner, because I hear so many things about Days Gone, I'm a little bit hesitant because I'm not into the whole biker culture in America, and I'm kind of over zombies at this moment, but I hear that the Horde is actually quite good. I'm willing to give Days Gone an episode. If it's on sale, folks, reach out to me. If it's on sale, I'll pick it up and probably do an episode. Might be see what people are talking about. I'm either going to like enjoy it or think, not for me, but I would like to do a Days Gone episode. Just wondering, how come you didn't start Resident Evil series with 0? So it's not well received. Like, of all the Resident Evil episodes, it's not beloved. It's not beloved by fans. So I was happy to start with just Resident Evil, the remake of the original. Start with that one. Resident Evil 0 is like a prequel, and I think like it's most reviewers give it like a 7 out of 10. It's like, so I want to start with like, what was the first game? Let me start with that and just go in order. Folks have asked about Resident Evil 0 over the years, but I'm kind of like, I'm already going to be doing like 10 Resident Evil episodes. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Resident Evil 4 HD, the original. So I'm like, that's enough. I'll leave Zero alone. But if Code Veronica gets a remake, I might do that. Whew. Adam, hello, boy Scott. Have you heard the Blood of the Dawnwalker? What? It's a new fancy RPG made by some former. Oh, that's the vampire one. I have heard about this. I'm waiting on reviews for that. I'm waiting on reviews. When you're next in Liverpool, I'll take you to my pub/city. A tour of Liverpool by the great James Miller. Days Gone PS5, about 25 quid on PS Plus quite often. Yeah, buddy, I don't have PS Plus. You should know me by now. I don't have PS Plus. I don't play online. I don't have friends. James, like, if we were to do a day where you were showing me, like, there's a place in Liverpool with, like, one of the Weatherspoons, they got the vodkas. What did you say? The quad vod. I said, James, what is that? It's a quadruple vodka. There's about 1 or 2 places in Liverpool you can get them during the daytime, but not at night. The quad vod. So that would be. We could do some serious damage, James. The quad vod, £4. Oh, I don't think they can nowadays. They can do innovation, implement FPS. Axe was the biggest they could do. Yeah, Prince, I'm still okay if they release any version of Half-Life 3. It can just be like Half-Life 2, but updated. I don't need a massive generational leap in technology. I'm okay if they just continue the story with Gordon Freeman and Alex and the whole family. I'm okay. I don't need, like, this is cutting edge. Like, no, I'm fine. Just more Half-Life is good enough for me. You can't sleep because you're experiencing a bit of aching pain. Claire scores easier game of the year. Are you doing the DLC for The Witcher 3? So that's this evening here, Corey. I'm continuing on with Blood and Wine. My controller's over there charging. My controller's never charged. So I will be getting on to more of The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine. I don't think I'm going to finish it. I'm pretty far into it. I'm not going to finish. But I feel like for streaming, I think next week I want to start Final Fantasy X. This is like a streaming of a game, but it's not part of Platinum Journey. Next week will be Final Fantasy X Platinum Journey live. You'll actually get to see it, like what I did with Metal Gear Solid. I'm going to be doing that with Final Fantasy X. Oh, folks, I hope you're well. Gavin loved Ori Zero. Handsome Adam. Days Gone Remastered now is a full PS5 version. I heard about that. Your top 3 favorite games of all time. I did not know this. Love playing it, adore the game, savoring it, but want to play it. The remastered. Oh, damn. That is high praise. Adam, you've played a lot of games. That's high praise. I know yourself. Who is it? Jade really likes it, and Sean really likes it as well. See, I'm up for it. I do kind of check on the PlayStation sales. I'm a cheap fuck. Well, I'm poor. So I just checked the sales. When Dead Space Remake was on sale for €18, I was like, brilliant. That's getting an episode now. Let me know, Handsome Adam, if Days Gone goes on sale for 20 quid, let me know. I'll pick it up and make an episode. Is average at best. Maybe 1% of the game. You see, this is the thing. There's like divided opinions urge. Some folks like Handsome Adam is enraptured by the game, loves the game, but someone like you is like, it's average. So I can see like there's a divide. I want to see for myself. Half-Life 2 is not one of the greatest ones with story graphics. The story is even incomplete. For the physics today, everything is kind of done for me. Prince, don't you? I'll put you in timeout, Prince. Don't you dare disparage Half-Life 2. I personally love Half-Life 2. I've played it probably like 10 plus times. It's always installed on my computer. Always installed. If I can just like dive into a couple of levels, I love it. Ravenholm for me is... They're probably levels as good as Ravenholm in gaming, but there's none better than Ravenholm. Yeah, I'm well on board. More Half-Life. That's like that's one of my like Pokemon Red, Half-Life 2, and The Last of Us. Those are my top 3 games. It used to be. Yeah, sorry. I'll don't worry, folks. If you leave a message, I will get to you. Don't you worry. Everybody gets responded to. I'm a little bit behind. So if you write a message, you can see as I'm going down where your message is, and I'll come to you eventually. Don't worry. James, grab PS Plus for a few months sorted. Quad VOD. Oh no, I already saw that. Okay, yeah, get PS Plus for like 1 month. Play through all of Days Gone, unsubscribe. I had to do that for the Elden Ring episode because with From Software games, they got multiple endings and they want you to do multiple playthroughs, but I'm not doing that. So before on the PS4, you could just back up your save onto a USB stick. And I did that for Bloodborne and I think not Sekiro. Did Sekiro? Bloodborne did that for. Back it up on the USB stick, get the one ending, reload it, get the other ending, reload it, get the third ending. With Elden Ring and the PS5, which I'm very annoyed by, you can no longer do that with your saves. You can't put them on USB stick. You have to have PlayStation Plus and upload it to the cloud. I think it was Handsome Adam who said to me, like, you can go get 1 month for like £7. He's like, oh, yeah, this 7 will save me potentially 40 hours of a replay. Okay, I'll do that. So that was PS Plus for 1 month. I might do the same with Days Gone. Get it for 1 month, play Days Gone, then fuck off again. Oh, staters in Liverpool do quad VODs. Dude, this quad VOD is just a wild idea. It sounds good though, right? The quad VOD. What are you having? I'll have a quad VOD and some red lemonade. Thank you. 120 milliliters of vodka. No, that's wrong. The quad VOD would be like 160 almost, 150. A naggin, which is often sold in the shops, is 200 milliliters. That's like the little thing like this. That's like 4 cans. So you're getting like 3 cans of booze in just one quad VOD. Yeah, James, me and you hit up the weather, or what's the place? The Hatch. We hit up the Hatch in Liverpool and we hit a couple of quad VODs in the afternoon. Be pissed by 6 p.m. Oh. Liverpool, there's not a better drinking city on earth. I was there a little bit with my cousins. They're from Wales, but now some of them live in Liverpool. So I did get given the tour. We went into a bar. Like, they want to show me like the main highlights of the area. It was during the daytime because I was getting on the train off to Newcastle to see El Platinum Bro himself and Lucy and Joel. So they brought me around. I said, let's just, this place looks nice. Let's go in for a quick drink. It was maybe 1 p.m. and the place was rowdy. I loved it. People were getting hammered. I was like, it's Tuesday. What is going on? And there were a couple of tables of people just getting on it. And everyone seemed so nice and happy. I was like, okay. Yeah, I could fit in here very well in Liverpool. I had a drink there, went to another place, we had a drink. I was kind of sad to go. I had a couple of cans for the train, but I was sad to leave Liverpool. I would like to go back. Days Gone is kind of boring. A zombie open world game during the open world craze. Yeah, when it came out initially, I was kind of like fatigued from the zombie stuff. Even The Last of Us, I'm like, yeah, there's zombies, but I kind of give that like a pass. Like, okay, that's like my one thing with zombies. Other than that, I kind of steer clear of them. Attaboy, Franco, welcome. I'm willing to give Days Gone a chance. It'd be 4 eye shot. 4? What the fuck? Legally, you have to measure it now. In the 90s, my aunt said they were having triples that were effectively 7 shots. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I might have told this story before, but one of my big revelations in life was my first ever time going to Spain. I went off to this village about an hour outside Madrid. Sitting there and my very limited Spanish. Very limited. I was like, hola, whiskey y cola, por favor. And the guy goes, oh, sure. Gets a big glass, puts ice into it, takes the bottle. And he does something I've never seen anybody do before in a bar. Normally, they take out the little measurement and they go, blip, 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 blip. Oh, there's 1. Blip, 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 blip. There's 2. This guy didn't give a fuck. grabs the bottle, goes, okay, and just starts dunking it in, stops, and I was like, mass, which means more, and I go, see? Hmm. I know, see, gracias. Then adds in all the coke, and it charges me a fiver. And I go, like, I kind of look at this giant glass and go, like, this is half and half of just liquor and coke. And I'm going, oh my god. Sitting there, I'm a little bit tipsy after the first one. And over the weekend, I'm there in this village. I kind of like see how far I can push this. So one place I go to and I get a gin and tonic. And sure enough, the lovely Spanish lady is going like glug 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 glug. Mass? See. Glug 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 glug. And if you imagine the glass is like this, and it's up to here with just the gin. And she kind of goes, mass? And I go, see? And glug 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 glug. And then she stops and goes, it's a gin and tonic. It's not just straight gin. I do have to add the tonic. She's like, she stops there and like, I'll put in a little bit of tonic. And I sit there in my basically bowl of gin and go like, wow, what a great country this is. So that was my experience in a Spanish village. I went back the next 2 years in a row. God, just like the free pouring of like, it's liquor, it's cheap. Glug 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 glug. Everything's a fiver. Glug 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 glug. What a country, Spain. What a country. Me encanta España. I love Spain. Let me check in on you fine folks here. Oh boy, darling. Shooters are a dime a dozen nowadays. I have heard about the shooters. This is something that is not common in Ireland, but it is a big thing over in the UK. The shooters and some party resorts. I've never done a shooter. I've watched Booze Britain and I've seen people do shooters, but I've never done a shooter myself. I should change this. Prince. Can I say, even today I don't understand the sense of remastered. Yeah. Oh, dear. What happened there? Yeah, second. Technical difficulties. Okay, we're good. The remasters for, yeah, just buy the PS4 version. I'm okay with like a remaster getting a PS4 version because now we can play on PS5. I think most PS3 games they're stuck on the PS3. I'm okay with those remasters, but a remaster for PS5, I'm like, just do the PS4 version. I don't need 4K 60. I don't need it. I'm okay with 1080p and 30. The Last of Us ran at like 20 frames a second sometimes. Metal Gear Solid 4 ran at 18 frames a second sometimes. I still liked it. Corey, in my opinion, you haven't finished The Witcher 3 until you finish both the DLCs. I'm getting close. Corey, I'm getting close. I finished the Hearts of Stone. I finished that when I was in Pattaya, Thailand. The big party place, the red light district of the world. I stayed home and played The Witcher 3 DLCs. Big party guy. I'm getting through Hearts of Stone. I'll finish it eventually, and I won't finish it tonight. I'm pretty deep into it. I'll finish it in my spare time. But next week I want to kind of start the Final Fantasy X. Fruits do Days Gone 2. Yeah, the whole saga of Days Gone and its sequel not happening, despite the sales it did. Now the kind of like the narrative is it sold I think like 5 million copies. It's like, why don't we get a sequel? It's like, well, it didn't sell them all at the beginning. It sold them at like on a discount price. And apparently, like, they shipped out the buggy version at launch. They kind of rushed it a little bit, so the reviews were lower than they should have been. And then the director is he won't shut up. Unfortunately, he's bitter for a reason, but he keeps harping on about it. He feels like unjustly done, and I can see his point. It's one of those kind of like what ifs, like Days Gone. You had something. Could have stuck with it. And now I don't know what the studio's doing these days. Sony's first parties, I don't know what. Someone needs to crack the whip. Can you start putting out more games, please? No more 5-year development cycles. You get 2. Whatever you can make in 2 years, that's it. Backwards compatibility on PS5 was a close call. That'd be nice. And boy Mark, nice to see you again. Welcome, Mark. I can see the little trophy sign beside your name, which means Mark is a channel member. Now, Mark, I haven't done this yet. I've been chatting away for the last 30 minutes. I haven't officially done this for Adam's Bar, but I can now do it. You ready for the spiel? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Adam's Bar. Come in out of the cold. It's raining, it's wet, it's cold and damp outside. Come in. Sit down there by the fire, get your feet nice and warm. PJ's on the taps. He'll get you whatever you need. The Guinness here, I can attest, is quite excellent. Over there in the corner, we got a couple of old fogies. They're discussing the greatest games of all time. Some are saying Half-Life 2. I'm on board with that. Some are saying Tetris. Down the back, Roshi and the girls are playing some traditional Irish music, if you want to go down there. Mark, as a channel member, and James and Handsome Adam as patrons. There's a VIP section. On the very back, on the right-hand side, there's an inconspicuous-looking door. Just open it. It's an entire room full of every video game console you could possibly imagine. You can game to your heart's content down there, the VIP section. Or if you want, fine folks, you can just chill here in the main area with me and with everyone here in the chat. Welcome to Adam's Bar. Sláinte. I like having a bar. Even if I like to see a continuation of Half-Life 2, but the thing is, Valve seems not interested just for the story continuation. Yeah, I believe one of the writers just kind of like basically wrote what was going to be the ending, but called it something else. Yeah, I want more. I want more. As for Metal Gear Solid 1, Mark, sorry I didn't answer your question. I have not got the Platinum MGS1 yet. It's kicking my ass, Mark. It's taking me like 7 hours to get 1 hour done on Metal Gear Solid Extreme. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this Devil May Cry 3 episode either tonight or tomorrow. And then I'm going to sit down here in this chair for like a couple of days and finally get the Metal Gear Solid 1 Platinum. It's really tough. I'm at my wit's end with it, and I'm so bad. My brother said to me he's surprised I've got any platinum trophies. So when he watches me play games, he says, "You're very bad." I was like, I know. So Metal Gear Solid 1 is kicking my ass. Attaboy, Itakumi. Hello, are you starting the game from the beginning? No. So, The Witcher 3. Hang on, it's over here. I'll change a little bit there. You can see it's my controller is charged at the moment. We'll get to The Witcher 3 at the top of the hour. So I'm not starting from the beginning. I've done like most of the DLC. We're kind of like finishing up things tonight. 173 hours there. You got my Death Stranding 2 platinum. 107. Jesus Christ. Looking forward to your platinum journey next year. So as for Death Stranding 2, I adored the first Death Stranding. What a game. One of my favorites. I think like of the past year, that's my favorite game. Death Stranding. Just the hours melted away with it. So this year, I'm doing Metal Gear Solid 1. Next year, I would like to do Metal Gear Solid 5. I'm kind of now getting the itch for it. I'm getting the itch. And then maybe the year after, then do Death Stranding 2. I don't want to do multiple Kojima games in the same year. So now Metal Gear Solid 1, then MGS 5, and then we'll do Death Stranding 2. I don't want to like catch up and have no more Kojima games. I like the idea Death Stranding 2 was recently released, and it's like, okay, there's a new Kojima game I can be excited about. I don't want to get there too quick and then have to wait like whatever his next project's going to be. That was like Fizzant or something like that. He's going back to stealth espionage. I'm like, oh, fucking brilliant. So I'm kind of like push out the Kojima games. Death Stranding 2 will get an episode, but it might be a while. Days Gone is usually on sale on Amazon. Got it last year. £10. Jeez. Thank you very much, Prince. There's a bar by me that does all Irish stouts on tap for £4. So that would be like Murphy's. That would be Beamish. I'm on board with that. Oh, folks, last night. I don't know why the Irish government does this. They announce a budget. And the one part of Irish society they can always get money from is raising the tax on alcohol. I think other than Iceland, Ireland has the highest taxation alcohol in Europe, which is so stupid to me. What are Irish people known for? Drinking. What does the Irish government punish Irish people for? Drinking. So even last night, the pint used to be like, it was Beamish, which is like an Irish stout. It's similar to Guinness, like similar look, but it's like made in Cork. It's kind of like a thicker head in it, a bit creamier. It used to be €5. Well, last night is now up to $5.50, and I still remember like 2019, just before COVID, it was $3.50. So in 6 years, it went from $3.50 to $5.50. I'm like, what are we doing here, folks? What are we doing? I feel like, unfortunately, the Ireland, as great as it may be, it's just like this, like boiling the frog. You put the frog and you boil it alive, and doesn't realize it's being boiled. It's like, what are we doing here? Why are we making this incrementally worse for people? Let the Irish people have their drink. Jesus. You got a Guinness for the occasion? Attaboy, darling, you got a Guinness. I'm a little bit behind, folks. I'll catch up to you, folks. Don't worry. I'm a little bit chatty this evening. A lot of socializing yesterday, but anyone who leaves a comment, I will get to you. You can see where I am in the list. I'm now on to Mr. Darlin. If you got a Guinness, sláinte. I'm going to miss this a lot. 2 weeks, folks. In 2 weeks, I'll be in Cambodia. Fucking wild. I was watching a bunch of videos trying to get excited about Cambodia. I was a little bit of a crisis for a while. I was not excited about going to Cambodia. My brother is there, which is going to be great, and we're doing Christmas in Cambodia together. I didn't like the idea of him being way out there on his own for Christmas, because I met an Australian couple, and they mentioned they did New Zealand. I'm sorry. Any Australians here, I'm deeply sorry. Any New Zealanders here, I'm deeply sorry. They're New Zealanders, and they were traveling around Southeast Asia, and they decided, you know what, let's not go back and come back out. Let's just spend Christmas in Thailand. It's fine. They said Christmas Day absolutely broke them. They were so sad, and they felt like they were missing out on like the family together. And even though they're on like similar time zones, they felt like it just sucked. It was very sad, and they swore we're never doing a Christmas alone again. So the idea of my brother being all the way out in Cambodia on his own for Christmas, I didn't like that idea. So I'm going out there, I'm going to spend Christmas with him. So instead of it being like all of us here in Ireland and he's off there on his own, no, we'll be like, I'll be with him, we'll be having a little party, we'll do like a voice call or a video call throughout the day and feel like we're there and a bit part of it. Although we're going to be 7 hours ahead. So when folks are getting going and doing their like Christmas morning, we do like a brunch where all the family come over, the extended family, aunts, uncles, cousins. We'll be 7 hours ahead, so we'll be like 7 p.m., 8 p.m. We've been drinking since noon. We'll be scuttered, and then we'll join in on the video call. But yeah. I don't know. I was a bit rambling there, but that's my plan. Soon in Cambodia, folks. No, Jimmy and James. Back to the quad VODs. Yes, more. Oh my god. More talk about the quad VODs. It's mincy English measures. So only 25 mils. What? Or 100 milliliters per quad VOD. That's only a seventh of the bottle, essentially just water. Is this true? Is the measurement of the quad VODs only 25 milliliters? That would drive me nuts. In Ireland, the measure of alcohol is 35. You should be getting 35. 25, God. I can have a couch at yours, James. A nice place for me to pass out in after a night of revelry. Revelry? Jesus, folks, I might be getting drunk again. A night of revelry in Liverpool. I can crash on your couch, James. Thanks. Copper Jim. Have I ever played Dante's Inferno? There's also a list of my somewhere. Remember it being a very good PS3 game. Get back to Uncharted. I never platinumed them yet. So I have not played. I've not played Dante's Inferno. I know folks at the time said, "Oh, it's just like a bit of a knockoff of God of War." I'm like, that sounds great. So I would like. That's a game I would like to see remastered. Like if I get that on PS5, I'd be very happy with that. Yeah, handsome Adam, get back to Uncharted. In fact, start playing it now, buddy. I am your podcast for the evening as you play Uncharted. Days Gone is Red Dead Redemption 2 with a biker. That's high praise. We're in for an apocalyptic world, and the story depends on your taste. The developers were fans of Sons of Anarchy, yeah. So I don't like Sons of Anarchy. That was my little like begrudging of it. And The Walking Dead is a mixture of those two things, yeah. I don't know. The biker culture in America I find rather annoying. There's this wonderful South Park episode where they just mock bikers, and I go like, "This is how I feel." Why are you so loud? Why are your bikes so loud? What? I don't get it. Now there are some biking cultures which are quite nice. I know there's one biking gang that they go to. If like children are abused, then they got to go to a court hearing in order to get the offending person like actually convicted. That a biker gang will go with them for support. I like that idea. But in general, I find bikers annoying. My mom and dad have bikes. They have motorbikes. They have like not like the chopper style bikes. They've got like professional, very fucking fast bikes. But the chopper style American culture around biking, I'm not a fan of. So that kind of like turned me off of Sons of Anarchy and turned me off of Days Gone. But I'm willing to give it a chance. Get the old Steam machine. Sorry, Scott. Listen, folks. You gotta stop calling it the Steam machine. It's called the Gabe Cube. That's the official, unofficial name. Thinking of getting a PC. Steam machine is pretty much PC. And yeah, what price did they come out as? If it comes out as like 400, 500, that would be good. If it comes out as like 1,000, it's gonna dead in the water. Xbox is moving now towards like publishing. It'd be great if the Steam machine could the Gabe Cube can check in there and like take over the space. Days Gone ends on like a cliffhanger. Brilliant. I did see some of the cutscenes. What's that other bike game? Ride to Hell Retribution. I did see some of the cutscenes of Days Gone. I like some folks kind of think the writing is very good, and some folks think the writing is cringe. There's been enough talk about Days Gone. I'm like, I should probably check it out. See what it's all about. Days Gone being his child is so funny because the writing is fucking dreadful. Okay, there you go, James. the writing. I've seen like people like, it's fine, and I was like, it's fucking dreadful. Try Metal Gear Solid 3 on the D. It's 15. Listen, folks, we don't need 60 frames per second. Sometimes 15 to 20 is okay. So you should only get one. A studio should only get one delay. Like what was it with these GTA 6? It's now been delayed twice, and Red Dead Redemption 2 was delayed twice. Yeah. In general, it's like, don't even tell me the release date. You can tell it internally. We're aiming for like September, but don't tell the public. Just work away on it, and then when you're like 3 months out, be like, okay, sweet, we got it. The game's gone gold. We're now just bug fixing. Here's the release date. I'd prefer that. Attaboy, Joshers. Hello from Cork. I'm in Limerick, buddy. I'm literally just right north of you. I'm one of my favourite people in the world. You retracted your message? I saw it. Welcome. One of my favourite people in the world is from Cork. Her name is Aveen. She travelled around with me a little bit in Thailand and will be in the upcoming Different Worlds episode about Chiang Mai, Thailand. Big fan of Cork. One of my cousins is now living and working there. She says it's fantastic. Really likes the city centre. Personally, I haven't been to Cork that much. But yeah, when I was a teenager, my parents had a mobile home in Kerry, and all of our neighbours from Cork. All of like the kids who grew up, but they're all from Cork. We even went. Oh, you're gonna love this. We even went to see Linkin Park together. I befriended a bunch of dorky nerds, and the one thing we bonded over was our undying love for Linkin Park. fast forward a year's time, one of the guys says, Linkin Park is playing in Dublin. We're like, what? In the RDS Arena, outdoors, in the summer. So what? Like 4 of us, me and 3 lads from Cork, went to Dublin to go watch Linkin Park. They bought, like, I had my first ever concert, paying for tickets. I don't know what I was doing. They paid for, well, we all paid for standing. But they got the standing that was like in front of the stage, and I got the wrong standing, which was like in the back. So, oh, actually, Coheed and Cambria were playing as well as their warm-up act, so it was fantastic. So as like there's the stage is here, that's where Linkin Park are playing, and then this is like the in front area where all the crowd is. Then there's like a barricade, and then my ticket was beyond the barricade, but all their 3 tickets were for here. So I was like, oh, I didn't realize my error. I was kind of like, shit. And I was like, no, lads, ye go ahead of me. You find no, you got the right tickets. Go there in front. So we're at the barricade. Like, no, everyone's together. We just stand at the barricade. It's fine. So we're standing there, and one of the security is walking by, and he kind of notices the 3 guys have their bracelet on. He's like, why aren't you in here? And they're like, oh, and then he notices my bracelet, which is like for back there. He's like, oh, our friend got the wrong one, so we're going to stay here with him. And the security guard was like, kind of looks around. He says, come with me. So then he walks over with us to like the place they're meant to check like the tickets and stuff and the bracelets to come into the pit. So he walks over and he kind of like leans into the other guy at the entrance and kind of whispers in his ear, and the guy looks at me and goes like, oh, yeah, cool. So then the security guy comes back to us and says, come here. Walks us up to the guy scans us, and he kind of like scans me or pretends to scan me, lets us all 4 of us in, so we can stand there like 10 meters from Chester and Mike and the whole band and rock out. As we're walking, he's like shepherding us in. I'm like, dude, thank you so much. And I was trying to go shake his hand, and he's like, yeah, don't do that. Yeah, I don't, just be chill. Like, oh yeah, all right, yeah, thank you, sir, thank you. But yeah, this wonderful security guy looked at all of us together and said, why aren't you here? And then helped us out. So I got to be like, I was like, one of my friends, Mike Shinoda, was playing guitar time, and he was throwing picks into the crowd. One of my friends caught one of the guitar picks. Still has this day. So that's my little story about friends from Cork. I went to see Linkin Park with them. So, Joshers, welcome. Always have good time for people from Cork. Days Gone 2. I'm way behind you, folks, but I will catch up. Don't worry. Adam's Bar is about having the chats. Don't you worry, folks. Having the chats and having the pints. I've been chatting already for 50 minutes. I should play games at some point. But also, I prefer chatting. If I'm honest, I prefer chatting over playing games. Days Gone 2 will be fine, but I personally wish Bend is working on a new Uncharted game. Yeah, it's that studio, Bend. I don't know what's going on. They're on one thing, and they were changed to another thing, and then it's up in the air. Again, what are Sony doing these days? Dead Man Walking! Welcome back, buddy. Where's the DMC3 episode? Alright. I'll give you an update. Oh my god. It's taken longer than expected. The sound mixing is quite tricky because it's the game has in-game music you can't turn off, and it's so like thumping. The sound mixing is hard. I'm still working. I've got 27 of the potentially like 45-minute episode done. Sound mixing, and then I got to record an extra couple of clips here, like selecting menu items and stuff. I was supposed to finish it last night, but I got sidetracked. My cousins invited me out. We got like a little bit drunk last night. It was really fun. So it's not done now. After this, I'll go maybe finish it tonight or finish it tomorrow. I'll put it up for the patrons, for the channel members, Monday, probably at the latest. And then it'll be public here on YouTube next Saturday. I always upload, make public the episodes of Platinum Journey on Saturdays around 2 p.m. Ireland time. Give folks a chance to watch. Like, the episodes are long, so I'll give folks a chance to watch the whole thing on the weekend. So it's almost finished, Deadman. The DMC3 episode is almost finished. I think it's shaping out to be a good one. The most amount of time I've ever spent on a boss. And that's upcoming. Virgil, Dante's brother. I spent 8 hours. 8 hours on one boss. So that's going to be part of the episode. It's on the way, Dead Man. It's on the way. Talking about Metal Gear Solid. Hang on. I'm way behind, folks. But this is okay. Would you ever do the MGS3 remake? Maybe. I'm not too keen on it. I mentioned earlier, like, I'm doing Metal Gear Solid this year. Next year, I'll do Metal Gear Solid 5. Year after, Death Stranding 2. If at that point, there's no more Kojima games, like nothing's been released, I'll probably do Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta. And try and go for, like, the big boss rank. I think that'd be kind of fun. Joshers, have ever read A Song of Ice and Fire or Dune? I tried. My brother's a big fan of A Song of Ice and Fire. He's got all the books. I tried reading them, but I preferred the TV show up until the last season. As for Dune, again, my brother has read all of it and loved it. I haven't read the book, but I have seen the documentary about the failed Dune movie. If you don't know about this, there was meant to be a Dune movie before the new Dune movie, and it just failed. But the guy had all the concept art and had all, like, the ideas of what the story could have been. I watched that documentary, and I've seen the new Dune movies, which are, I think, pretty good. I like the first one more than the second one, but I think, like, the second one was pretty epic. They're really good movies. I haven't read the books, though. In general, when it comes to fantasy, I prefer watching it. I'm more of, like, a visual person. So if it's fantasy and they're describing all these, like, things, I can't quite picture them. I need, like, a visual representation. Like, even A Song of Ice and Fire, I was like, nah, I'd rather watch the TV show. For fantasy, I'd rather, like, see it in a visual medium. Corey, you're playing Sleeping Dogs on PS5. 3 trophies left, but it runs like horseshit. It's crashed 15 to 20 times. Starting to wonder if I'm wasting my time. That's really unfortunate. Sleeping Dogs is good fun. I like Sleeping Dogs. I played a bit of it. It runs like horseshit. You guys are fun. I hope you manage to get MGS1 done soon. I'm sure you will. Yeah, I'm hoping that literally finish Devil May Cry 3 and then just spend a couple of days in this chair bashing my head against the wall for Metal Gear Solid 1. I'm hopefully, like, maybe like Wednesday or Thursday. I'll make a post. I'll make, like, I finally got the fucking platinum. A couple of tough games I never managed to platinum were God of War 1 and 2, as those challenges made me rage too much. See, Adam, I can't ever picturing you raging. The idea of, like, I think your bar for raging is, fuck's sake. Some folks throw controllers. Some folks smash TVs. I think your version of raging is, fuck's sake. Them challenges are quite tough, though. Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta. Yeah, Corey, I mentioned that. Please play the Mass Effect trilogy, says Gavin. I've tried. I would love to love Mass Effect, but it just doesn't get me. There's too many aliens. I don't empathize with aliens. I need humans in space. I like. If it's like a bunch of alien looking people, I don't care. So I like Shepard, but I don't care about all the aliens, which is unfortunate. My brother does love Mass Effect, though. I think I've told before about before his final exams in secondary school, which was like 18 years old. Instead of studying for the week for his final exams, he just played the entire Mass Effect trilogy. Ultimate procrastination. He loved it. So again, I would love to love Mass Effect. I've tried it, but it doesn't click with me, I'm afraid. Any plans for the Mafia games? They're damn good. I've played... What was it? Was it Mafia 2? I played it on PC. Really liked it. I liked the world. I liked the characters. The recent one in Sicily, that one appeals to me. That one looks really nice. Yeah, I think I would like to do something. I would like to cover the Mafia games. I would start with probably that one, the one in Sicily. I'm a big fan of Italy. I've never been. I always want to go. My favorite food is pizza. I want to go to the birthplace of pizza. So, Sicily, yeah. If I'm going to do a Mafia game, I'm going to do that one in Sicily. Death Stranding 2 could be your goodbye to the PS5. A PS6 coming out in 2027. Because Metal Gear Solid 4 was my goodbye to the PS3. I was like, this is, goodbye to the Snake, the old Snake, and goodbye to the PS3. That was the final PS3 episode. I don't think Death Stranding 2 could be a goodbye to PS5. There's another like 5 years in this console to go. Although I should probably pick like what would be a good game to say goodbye to PS4. That might be kind of cool. Add the new Silent Hill games. Dude, Prince, I'm on board with this. Silent Hill 2 Remake is a masterpiece. F seems pretty cool. And from Blooper Team, I'd really like to see get hands on Chronos. Yeah, so I think they're now doing the Silent Hill 1 remake. I have never played Silent Hill, but I've always heard about it. I know so much about Silent Hill. I know about the fog. I know about the world changing. I really enjoyed the first movie about it. I would like to do a Silent Hill game. I think I want to start with Silent Hill 2, and then Silent Hill F is actually pretty good. Yeah, I'm on board. There will be Silent Hill episodes in the future. Oh my god. Fucking. The alcohol's not going down very well. Give me a second. We're okay. Alcohol sounds cheap as hell to me over there. 15 to 14 Australian dollars for Jack Daniels. Oh, Corey. Oh, what time? Hey, Corey. Must be like what? 7 o'clock in the morning, your time? Maybe it's very early there, right? I've never been to Australia, Corey. I would love to go. Australia seems really fun. I like the Australian people. Every time I meet them, they're always just like up for a laugh. They seem nice. The Australian 15. Oh my god, $15. I'd go out of my mind, Corey. Hello, boy, Dennis. Hello. Loved Mafia Old Country and Definitive Edition. Need to play 2 soon. Good stuff. Uncharted's next, then deal. You get after Uncharted Drake's Fortune, Anthem. You get after it. Mafia 3 is an unofficial Ubisoft game for me. Damn, they force you to do everything, even though you want to enjoy the story. I get that. You don't want to be a fan of biker culture. This is Days Gone. It's more of a love story than a biker story. Okay, your protagonist is just a biker, but think of him more like a Western cowboy. But in a zombie world. Okay, Prince. You've sold me. Well done. Easy Rider. I've watched that. Easy Rider is like iconic. That final speech he makes in like the courtroom, like, what do you want to do? He's like, well, we want to do what we want to do, and we want to be free. Like, and we want to. Yeah, I love that. It's great. Attaboy, Kipper. Welcome to the bar. I'm going to finish this, and then we get to some of The Witcher 3. Yeah, I like the chatting to you folks. It's nice to me. It's fun. The game, the game is secondary in terms of enjoyment. Koba, you finally started Cyberpunk 2077 after all these years waiting on the updates. Had an absolute blast. I'm glad you enjoy it more than me. I had a rough time with 2077. So many bugs, so many weird ones. That episode, unfortunately, is not. I was tremendously disappointed with Cyberpunk, unfortunately. Huge fan of like Cyberpunk genre. Love Ghost in the Shell, one of my favorite movies of all time. Love The Matrix. Who doesn't? Cyberpunk just didn't click with me. Hopefully the sequel, they can be more my speed. Am I a fan of Stephen King? Who is not a fan of Stephen King, Joshers? To be like, I dislike Stephen King. It's like, nah, I don't think you understand. I haven't read any of his books, but I'm well aware of the guy. And he's like an immense impact on movie culture. My cousin read The Shining. He said it's fucking terrifying. He's like, I've seen the movie, but I read the book and it's terrifying. He does write a lot though. His books are fucking huge. So if I was to read a book of Stephen King's, I want to read The Shining. I think The Shining. I want to like read it at nighttime by candlelight. That's my ideal version of reading a Stephen King book. GTA 6 being delayed. Attaboy, Kai. Welcome back. Not surprised, I would say, about GTA 6 being delayed. Not surprised. But they just announced a date. I'm like, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Stop. This is like over the years, when you've been following the gaming industry enough time, I've been following it for like 15, 20 years. I never believe a release date. I'm like, yeah, sure. Just tell me the year you're hoping to release it in, and that's good enough. When they tell like, oh, it's going to release on this date 6 months from now, I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not. So, as for GTA 6 being delayed, not surprised. Never surprised about a game being delayed. Attaboy Kraken. Hi, Adam. Hello. Been loving the live stream so far. Any plans for Wednesday? It's my big 30. Oh, wow. Welcome to the 30 Club. Any plans for Wednesday? My plans for Wednesday is to platinum Metal Gear Solid. That's my plans for Wednesday. Kraken, platinum Metal Gear Solid 1. And finally have it done. Even though my playtime is only like 37 hours, it's hard. All hours not created equally. Spent 70 hours in The Witcher 3, fine. Spending 30 plus hours in Metal Gear Solid 1, hard. But yeah, happy premature birthday. Welcome to the 30s Club. It's really fun. Better than your 20s. In your 30s, you're like, okay, I get who I am. I know what I like. I know what I dislike. And you care very little of what others think. When you're like in your early 20s, you want to fit in. In your 30s, you just don't care anymore. Makes you more of a free spirit. So, welcome to the 30s Club. You haven't seen me play through bits and games. How about you raging? I think I've shouted and annoyed my neighbors. No way, Adam. You've broken many controllers? Dude, I cannot picture you doing this. I cannot picture you breaking controllers. Loved Mafia. Attaboy, John. Welcome. John, my boy. Come in. Come into the bar. There's a reserved seats for you, Mia, and John Sr. right over there at the bar. You can chat away to PJ. He'll get you a pint or whatever. PJ! John, Mia, and John Sr.'s their first drink on me. You got it? All right, John. Head on over there to get your free pint. You're like a VIP. Go on over there. Loved Mafia Old Country. Definitive Edition, looking forward to. Yeah, the Mafia games, I'm happy to see the resurgence of the Mafia games. Old Country is one, like, I'd love to do that. How would you go about doing the Uncharted 4 Platinum? I just need to do collectibles and speedrun and miscellaneous combat. Well, the episode is up there to watch. In general, yeah, like, kind of like, follow a guide for the collectibles. You can do chapter select, which is really nice. The trophy for beating the game on the hardest difficulty, just enable cheats if you want to. I did it old school without the cheats. You can enable cheats if you want to. And the speedrun is actually fine. Just switch it on to easy. You'll have plenty of time. Don't worry about it. Miscellaneous combat. Yeah, there's some, I think like chapter 20 or something like that towards the end of the game. Just like a waves of enemies. You can just do them there. In general, you'll be okay. Yeah, collectibles, use guide. Speedrun is fine. You'll actually be surprised by how easy it is. And then I think you can enable like invincibility or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, and then you use chapter select for the miscellaneous stuff. You'll be grand. Real like Days Gone story. The art style and graphics are superb. And for me, it's just got better and better, especially after upgrading the bike and fuel tank. Sweet. Okay. Also love the actor, Sam Witwer, I think his name is. Yeah, again, like high praise. All right, I will very soon get to The Witcher 3. Going to finish this and we get The Witcher 3. But I'll keep chatting to you folks, don't worry. One of my friends said to me, I should do 2 different live streams. I should do one purely about the game and one just chatting. I like that idea. Metal Gear Solid 5 could be your goodbye to the PS4. Oh, Scott, good idea. Good idea, Scott. Good idea. Gory, folks, you don't need to delete messages. You're grand. If you make a mistake, it's fine. Don't worry. The Shining is the scariest thing of all time. Oh, wow. Good stuff. Joshers, what are your top 3 favorite movies and top 3 books? Good question. Shall we get nerdy? All right. My answer for my favorite movie of all time and my favorite book of all time is the same thing. On the Road by Jack Kerouac. Jack Kerouac was the frontier, the pioneer of what was known as the beatnik generation in American culture. It was preluding the hippies. his generation was like the 1940s and 50s. They wrote poetry. Allen Ginsberg, yeah, wrote poetry, wrote books. He fucking hated the hippies. Thought they were all just, they did nothing. That was his opinion. But he wrote a wonderful book called On the Road. I've read it numerous times all the way through. I bring it with me every time I'm leaving the country. When you get a backpack for the plane, I always have On the Road in the backpack. So if I'm sitting at an airport and I got like a bit of time to kill, I'll start reading On the Road. Because sometimes in an airport, even though you are traveling and you should be excited, sometimes the tiredness and the weariness kind of gets to you. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, ugh, I'm so tired. I know I'm going to Spain, but I'm so tired. I'll open On the Road and just random page and just start reading a little bit, and like it's got a sort of kinetic energy to it. So I'm like, okay, I'm getting in the mood again. Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm getting after it. Oh, brilliant. I'm excited again. So that's my favorite book, and there's a wonderful movie made about it. You're going to love this. The guy who did the score for the movie is our beloved Gustavo, who did the music for The Last of Us. He did the score for the movie. It's fantastic. That's my favorite book and favorite movie. As for other two favorite books, I would say probably Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas by Hunter S. Thompson. That's another, like, it's a wild book. It's a wild book. That's something you can just, again, flick to any page and go like, this is dick. You feel like you're ready to get going. And then other favorite book, I would maybe say Graham Greene's The Quiet American. Perhaps that one. That's one of those books that always kind of comes with me. His just absolute love for Vietnam comes through in the page. Yeah, thoroughly enjoy reading that. Those are probably my top three favorite books. On the Road by Jack Kerouac, Hunter S. Thompson's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and Graham Greene's The Quiet American. Probably my top three favorite books. As for top three favorite movies, number 1 is On the Road. Number 2 might be Lost in Translation. That's a movie I always liked, but during COVID, I just watched it a lot. I think now I'm up to like 20 times I've watched that movie. It's just a comfort movie, and the way they capture Japan, in my head, like, in my lifetime, I will go to Japan. I will make a video about it. And I'm going to just go straight up rip off shots from Lost in Translation. I like the story of like two lonely people. I don't quite buy into the romance as much. I kind of view them more as friends who are just lonely and kind of stuck. I like that, like the solitude. It's like a sad movie, but also like heartwarming. Some of the shots are just spectacular. Yeah, that's my probably second favorite movie. And then as a number 3, in my head I'm thinking like maybe like Hot Fuzz. Number 3 kind of could be anything I'm watching that week. Maybe like some of the anime. Oh, maybe Spirited Away from Studio Ghibli. Actually, you know what? Number 3, Studio Ghibli's Spirited Away. That was my introduction to Japanese anime. Changed my entire outlook on what's possible. That's probably my number 3, yeah. So, top 3 favorite books. On the Road by Jack Kerouac, Hunter S. Thompson's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and Graham Greene's Quiet American. Top 3 favorite movies. On the Road, Lost in Translation, and Spirited Away. It's about 6 a.m, Corey. 6 a.m. So I was a little bit close. 6 a.m. Like I said, I can't sleep. But anyway, if you come to Australia, come to Melbourne, I'd love to meet you, mate. I'd be well up for that. Although I'm not the biggest drinker. That's fine, Corey. I've got friends who aren't big drinkers either. It's not like... And also my style of drinking isn't, oh my god, let's like get fucking hammered. No, my style of drinking is, give me a nice sunset. Give me a couple of drinks with good company, and I'm happy. I don't need to get absolutely hammered. Very rarely do I actually get properly drunk on a night out. Go again when you start the game. Attaboy, Gavin. Hey, Master! Welcome. You remembered. Can't wait for December. I brought the whole Wolfenstein and Doom series for a good deal. Sweet! 40th Platinum. You're closing in on me, Master. You're closing in. Your movies are 1, Scarface, classic. Goodfellas, excellent. The Big Lebowski. I use The Big Lebowski's, his philosophy. I use it sometimes when... Okay, so the scene is when somebody says something disparaging to the dude, and he's sitting there in the bowling alley and goes, that's just like your opinion, man. And that's like kind of like a philosophy you could take with you to anything. If somebody says your favorite game is shit, if somebody says your favorite movie is shit, your response should be, that's just like your opinion, man. Yeah, great philosophy to have. A Lord of the Rings, Shining, and A Song of Ice and Fire. Again, you can't go wrong. Starting Dune soon, might make that the list. Yeah, absolute stellar picks. I've seen a video where someone has a theory where Venom Snake could be Grey Fox. I like that idea. Scott. Yeah, turns out not true. Okay, I should. Attaboy, Dan. All right, folks, I'm going to finish this, get a pint, and we're starting on The Witcher 3. Okay, let me get myself a pint, and we will get to The Witcher 3. My TV is turned off. As my dad once said when I was in a bar with him, Adam, too much of this, not enough of this. Let me turn it back on the TV. I'll get the controller, get myself a pint. You're all welcome to join me. And we'll dive into a little bit of The Witcher 3. Alright, back in about 1 minute, folks. This is your drinks break. There we go. Alright, the PlayStation is now on. I shall switch over. We put on a little filter. Where's the cam link? Filters. Let me adjust the cropping. God damn, that looks shit. The things I do for episodes of Platinum Journey. Okay, let me bring this a little bit closer. Bring this down here. Let me check out the little chat. Alright, folks. Hey, this is nice. Venom's pose in the box art are the same as Cyborg Ninja. Oh, cool. There's a plot point but dropped during development. I like that idea. Alright, folks. Do you want to hear one of the greatest sounds in the world? Bit of ASMR action for you. I'm going to miss you, Guinness. 2 weeks I've got left with you. Just 2 weeks, folks. Although I am very looking forward to trying some Cambodian beers. Oh, yes, I didn't tell you about this. I'll tell you about it now, about Cambodia. So initially, I was all on board. You know, my brother's out there. But I had a bit of a crisis not too long ago. Like maybe a week ago, I had a bit of a crisis. Where I just was not into Cambodia. I was watching videos on YouTube trying to get excited about Cambodia. I just didn't click with me. I was like, oh no. It looks like it's just an amalgamation of other parts of Southeast Asia. I was thinking it doesn't have the nightlife or the food of Thailand. It doesn't have the landscapes of Laos. It doesn't have the prickly culture of Vietnam. It just feels like bland. I was like, oh no, this sucks. I'm not excited to go to Cambodia. I had to get off YouTube and I started watching Mr. Anthony Bourdain in Cambodia instead. And I was like, okay, this is better. And then after that, I decided, okay, I need to find out the street food. So I watched a couple of videos on YouTube about the street food. I was like, oh, they fry bananas. I've never thought of that. They deep fry bananas. I'll try it. I don't mind. So now I'm like, I'm back on board with Cambodia, and also learning about the fact that their beers over there are like €1. €1 for a beer in a bar. I think I might have found my new home. Also, folks, you can see, I always like when people show off their little dashboards. Like, there's a Devil May Cry. I was recording some extra clips. Last night. Here's my beloved XCOM. I'm doing the DLC. What's kind of fun is with XCOM, you can see here like 66 hours played. When I played it initially, the base version, the vanilla version is what they call it. By the way, cheers, folks. So, 20 hours is what it took me to beat the game, the normal version. And then at the advice of one of the patrons, Pete, he's like, the DLC is actually pretty good. It's like a proper expansion. It redoes the whole game. So I got that. And I've now spent an additional 46 hours playing through the expansion. It's just the game again, but better. It's really good. Okay, sorry, Dan. Yeah, welcome. Dan, my boy, welcome. Come in, grab yourself a place at the bar. You're more than happy to join us, as always. It's a good lesson. The dude's lesson. Yeah. Kyle Usab. Whoa, Kyle. We have a celebrity. Hang on, let me put you full screen, Kyle. Let me put you full screen. I want to say hello to Kyle. The man, the myth, and the legend. Hang on a second. Let me do this. Attaboy, Kyle. How is the greatest Street Fighter player in the world? Kyle is one of the old school patrons, and he came to the meetup we did in Manchester. He was initially quite nervous about it, but people ended up absolutely loving him. Well, they liked you, Kyle, until you kicked everybody's ass at the gaming bar. We had a kind of a winner stays on scenario. And Kyle rocked up and never lost. just never lost. Kicked everybody's ass. And then he hit to his cousin was picking up. He's like, all right, I gotta go, folks. Nice seeing you all. Bye. And he disappeared into the ether, never to be seen again until this moment. Attaboy, Kyle. Good to see you, buddy. Ooh. Activate. Do this. Good times. Kyle, you were missed. We recently did a meet up there in Ireland. In fact, buddy, you're still on the Discord. We do a monthly hangout the first Saturday of every single month. Feel free to join. Folks get a huge kick out of seeing you again. I know Ben and Sophie would definitely miss you. Even Handsome Adam here might remember you as well. But yeah, definitely come to the monthly hangouts on Discord. First Saturday of every single month. Starts around 6 p.m. UK time and goes for many hours. The last one we did, it was 12 hours, Kyle. 12 hours you went. I was sitting in this fucking chair for 12 hours, drinking and getting drunk with a bunch of nerds. It was great. Oh, Locksky. Hey, buddy. Welcome. Cheers to you. You're in the VIP section. Can't wait for this next week to end, and it hasn't even started yet. Such is life. Master, life can get you down. Also, a little bit of updates. Over here on Firewatch. Can I fucking see? I can't see a goddamn thing. Can I make this lower? Oh! Maybe. Oh! Fucking hell. Okay, there we go. Okay, grand. Now I can see. So now I'm up to 8 hours of playtime, and I have all the trophies now in Firewatch. I did all the expansion there in my spare time. I got all the extra trophies. Did a replay of it there over a couple of evenings. Absolutely lovely game. So annoyed that the studio is no longer making their sequel set in Egypt. Firewatch is so good. There's Dead Space, which will become an episode of Platinum Journey. There's Bioshock from our Halloween stream. There's Metal Gear Solid. Oh god, it's 42 hours now? Fucking hell. And then there's Control. Loved Control. Had a great time with it. And then Final Fantasy, which will be the Yuna. Jesus Christ. I forget every time. Yuna, my dear, you're doing things to me. Alright, let's get into The Witcher. I'll only ever get shit-faced when the time feels right for a party, and I don't exactly get the blackout drunk. I've only been blackout drunk twice. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm not like one like let's get all the shots down you and get absolutely fucking hammered. I'm more of kind of like a slower drinker. Just enjoy yourself, have a nice time. I'm not one for like everyone get fucking hangered, fucking drunk by like 6 p.m. No, no, no. Enjoy yourself, have your drinks. I don't expect folks to get like, if I'm in Australia, Corey, we're going to have like chill drinks. The main thing I prefer when I'm drinking is chatting. I do way more talking or way more listening than actually drinking. I'm a very slow drinker. As you may be able to see from this is my second pint, and I've been going for an hour and 20 minutes. A very slow drinker. I can drink a lot, but I drink over a long time. Oh boy. Joshers. I've now added On the Road and Fear and Loathing to my list. Sweet Joshers. Report back. Report back.
Hungry,
on the Road is a bit of a longer book. So much fucking happens in that book. I would love to hear your thoughts on it. And also, both of those books have really good movies to go with them. Like the Fear and Loathing movie with Johnny Depp is actually really good and true to the books. Wayne, welcome. How's Metal Gear Solid going? Oh my god, fucking kicking my ass, Wayne. There it is, 42 hours played. Still no platinum. 17 out of 18. What do I have left? Oh yeah, it's just beat the... Where is it? Obtain the Fox or Big Boss codename. I'm going for Big Boss. I got Big Boss in Metal Gear Solid 4. I wanted in Metal Gear Solid 1. But it's kicking my ass. Started my platinum with getting my... Yeah, arse handed to me on hard mode. Yeah, first play in at least 20 years. I'm a little rusty. My first playthrough ever, Wayne. Getting crushed. Oh, you mentioned about XCOM 2? I wish I was good at that as I love everything about, but I'm used to it. No, so here's the thing, Wayne. In XCOM, your first playthrough, you play on easy. Okay, hang on, folks. I'm going to take a little deviation from Witcher. I'll just show you. I love XCOM. XCOM Enemy Unknown, the first game on PS3. I forgot to eat some days while playing that game. I moved my PlayStation into my bedroom so I could play more XCOM. I would wake up, still in bed, play XCOM. Sometimes eat, but play XCOM all day long. And this past week in the evenings, at nighttime, instead of socializing, I'm just playing XCOM. I want to show you something, Wayne. I'll show you what you should be doing if you want to actually get into the game. And then I'll get to The Witcher, folks. I will get to The Witcher. The stream is called The Witcher. I'm playing XCOM. But I want to show you. So if you do a new game... Look, I'm even doing my second playthrough on Veteran. So do the Rookie. Your first playthrough, do Rookie. You can enable the tutorial. You can reduce beginner voiceover. This is for the crazy people. Legend is for the crazy people. Commander is for the long time folks. Your first playthrough, do Rookie. There's an awful lot of systems in play. There's an awful lot to understand. Play Rookie. Enjoy yourself. Then ramp it up a little bit. Also, if you do start... XCOM is one of those strange games where you might lose. You're trying to defend the world from alien invasion. You might lose. And that's okay. You might have your squad destroyed. You might make mistakes. You might lose. My first 2 playthroughs of XCOM Enemy Unknown, I lost. I just lost. I made mistakes. I wasn't good enough and I lost. But I got better. And that's what you do. Even this XCOM 2 on the expansion, I died. I had to start again. Even though I've beaten the game on Rookie, halfway through my campaign on the expansion, I made too many mistakes and I had to start over. But you learn from these experiences. You get better and you enjoy it more. So don't be too scared of XCOM. If someone like me can get into it and someone like me can actually beat it, you'll be okay, Wayne. Attaboy, Daniel. Always good to see Daniel. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a celebrity amongst our midst. Attaboy, Daniel. Cheers to you. How is our favourite Norwegian doing? Also, Norway. Daniel, dude, we gotta figure something out. I gotta get to Norway someday. If we could do, like... I would love to do, like, an episode of my travel videos about Norway. I think that'd be so fucking cool. When you share pictures of Norway and when you talk about a place, like, oh, it's so nice. And I have a little bit of time. I know Norway and Sweden are different. But I have a little bit of time spending in Sweden, and I love that. And Norway just looks like a different version of Sweden, but almost kind of cooler. And I know, Daniel, I know you fucking hate snow, but I would like to see it. I would like to see it. I would love like do a little little travel video around Norway, around your region of Norway, Daniel.
I see you gathered
Two of us on the
before.
lash together. That'd be fun.
Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes.
The liver is enlarged.
Emperor Emir.
Scott, I'm very much looking forward to Witcher 4. Lower expectations, disappointed. Yeah, Cyberpunk kind of... We'll see what happens, folks. We'll see what happens. Alright, I can finally actually... An hour and a half in, I can actually finally get to The Witcher 3. Too much of this. Not enough of this. The Witcher 3 is the best visual fantasy since Lord of the Ring movies. I'd say you are correct. I'd say like most folks would agree. This has been pretty damn good. As a world you can actually get lost into. So I've gotten Geralt nice and dressed up. I can't quite remember what we did last time. But evidently I gotta go 600 paces. Now, if you know me, folks, you know I like to take my time. There'll be no horse where I'm going. Jesus Christ, woman. That is some outfit. What are you looking at? Geralt is looking spiffy. We are taking a jaunt over to our destination. When I woke up, I was back at my mate's house. I was about 12. Went straight back to drinking. Jesus, I walked back to the pub and it just shut. One is such a pain. Metal Gear Solid 1, I believe. I've heard even worse about 2. You have to get a rank that's going to drive you nuts. Yeah, so 2 in the... Metal Gear Solid 2 in the Master Collection, whatever it's called. Yeah, you got to get like the big boss rank, and that's crazy. I did the PS3 HD version. So I didn't need the big boss rank for the Platinum, but I did need to beat all the VR missions. And that was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. That was like some of the sections just don't make sense to me. They're like, you need like the sniper sections, you need like such precision aim on bad controls. But I believe in the Master Collection you don't need to do all the VR missions, so it's easier in that aspect, but it's harder in the fact that you gotta... Jesus Christ, look at this, folks. God damn. Can we go there? Can we go there? I want to be where Geralt is right now. I want to be there. I want to be looking over all of this. Yeah, so Metal Gear Solid 2 is easier in one aspect, but harder in others. For the Master Collection. Ah, boy, Geralt. Matthew, welcome. Do I have the GTA 4 Platinum? I do not, because of all the online stuff. Also, I'm a little bit lost at the moment. I gotta go down. Oh, this is what I kind of like sometimes in games. When they're like, you gotta go over there. It's like, how do I get there? Figure it out. Okay, I gotta go down. I gotta head out off the wilderness. Somehow I'm heading... Oh, I love this. I gotta head out there. My destination is out there somewhere. I gotta go. I'm hoping that GTA 4 does get that rumored port onto the PS5 with no online trophies. That'll be up for making an episode about it. I've done GTA Vice City. Love that game. I've done GTA San Andreas. I do have GTA 3. I got the gammy, the very bad AI remaster or remake of GTA games. But I would like to do an episode on GTA 3 and then hopefully get a port of GTA 4 and do that. I think I'll make like a really nice video about GTA 4. This is so cool. I'm tempted to just jump over. And come on, Geralt, you're a Witcher. Alright. I won't just jump over. but I'm tempted. Norway needs someone like me, Daniel. Oh, I'd be honored, buddy. I'd be honored. I have a huge crush on your beloved Sigrid, one of my favorite musicians. But Norway in general looks so fun. I've watched so many videos about Norway, and I think like I've even looked into. Oh, could I do this? Oh, come on, Geralt. What do you think, folks? We make. Will I try? Could Geralt slide down this? Or am I absolutely doomed if I go? I think maybe not here. This is like a sheer drop. Maybe if I go over here a little bit and I can slide down. Oh, we're good, folks. We are good. Okay, Geralt. Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good. Oh, attaboy, Geralt. Fucking legend. Yeah, I've watched a bunch of videos about Norway. And I've even looked into like renting an apartment in Norway. And I'm somebody who is absolutely okay with being off in the countryside. The idea of like getting some sort of like small cabin off by a random lake in northern Norway, sounds amazing. So I was actually looking into that, Daniel. I'd be well on board with spending 3 months in Norway and just hanging out by a lake. Making episodes of Platinum Journey and there'd be a window over me and you just see like a lake in the background. I'd be up for that. Oh, gotta be sure of this. Oh, Geralt, what are you doing to me? Oh, of course, yeah, there's a bridge, dummy. What am I doing? You wish they remastered GTA 4 with the DLCs that if Red Dead 1 and that game's code was a jumbled mess. Yeah, like Red Dead 1 is on my list of games for an episode of Platinum Journey. Just use Western music and just enjoy myself. Okay, Geralt, we're going for it. Come on, buddy. Yep. You got this. Good man. Yeah, if they can do it for Red Dead 1, they can do it for GTA 4. I'm hoping they do that. Attaboy, Gavin. Okay, you're off. Take care of yourself, Gavin. Thanks for stopping by the bar. So, I got to... I love, like... It's just telling me, like, go this direction. And I'm kind of... I'm a bit headstrong. I don't want to change the outfit. I want to keep the outfit the way it is. Even if I'm going to get my ass kicked. Oh, I like this area. Geralt doesn't even have swords. I'm so fucked. Oh no, Geralt, careful, 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 careful. Would I ever do a bonus episode of getting Big Boss rank for Metal Gear Solid 2? I don't think so, Scott. I'm very happy with that Metal Gear Solid 2 episode, and I kind of want to leave it alone. Yeah, I think I'll leave it be, but I would like to maybe go for the Metal Gear Solid... Sorry, to go for the Big Boss rank in Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta. I think that would be kind of fun. And even though it's not... I don't know if it's like required for the Platinum, but I'm okay with like doing that in Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta. Metal Gear Solid 2, I'm leaving it be. I spent 70 hours in Metal Gear Solid 2, I'm leaving it be. It's a miracle Red Dead 1 worked before launch back in the day. Yeah. I played it on PS3 way back then. It was it didn't run very well. That's a game that needed a PS4. They were rather ambitious. The Wild Hunt looks like The Witch King. Oh yeah. What's your favorite Western movie? So I wouldn't be a big into Westerns. My dad loves them. And my grandfather loves them. Well, loved them. Loves them. I'm going to speak in present tense. My grandfather loved them. Loves them. Still does. He's dead, but he still loves Westerns. So, does Gran Torino count with Clint Eastwood? It's not really a Western, but when I think of Westerns, I think of Clint Eastwood. I haven't... Okay, here's my question. Does Django Unchained count as a Western? If so, that is by far my favorite. That is not only my... Oh, what's going on there? That is one of my favorite movies of all time. Myself and my family have like an undying love for Django Unchained.
I'm walking on
What
water.
the fuck?
Just like...
Like who?
Like a pond skater. Who are you thinking?
No matter. I suppose you thought nothing else in life could surprise you, eh? Wrong.
Dude, this is wild. Yeah, if Django counts, that's my number one. Django is 100% a Western. Okay, good. That's my number one. We, as a family, have watched that movie like at least 5 times. And we're one of these people, like, when we watch a movie, we hit pause like every like 45 minutes and just like chat a little bit and then make another drink and then go back to watching the movie. We stretch a 3-hour movie out into a 5-hour event. But Django is by far my number one. Also introduced me to Brother Deeg, Too Old to Die Young song, which is one of my favorites. Alright, we'll check on this. So the way I work with The Witcher 3, folks, is I'm going to chat to you in between the cutscenes. When I get to a cutscene, I'm going to shut the fuck up. So let's check out what it says here. Hey, Perdeep, welcome. Watch stream while in hospital. Oh, damn, shit. Are you okay? What happened to you, buddy? Hope you're recovering. Yeah, like, you can chill with us. We'll keep you company. We got Geralt. We got The Witcher. We're here in Adam's bar. Obviously, you should not be drinking in the hospital, but get yourself like a glass of water or something, or some juice, and join us. Let's check out what this hermit has to say.
Hey, happen to know how the hell I can walk on that water?
Naturally, I know. Since time immemorial have I dwelt in solitude on this shore, and I can testify to the extraordinary nature of the lake.
What's so extraordinary about it? I mean, besides the fact that you can walk on its surface.
A sword, most wondrous, lies in its depths. I watch over it. The blade may be grasped solely by one who possesses the 5
Dan, I'll get back to you.
virtues.
I actually have an answer
Folk
for this.
call me a lot of things, but virtuous? I don't know.
Yet I do know, for I know who you are. You have proven yourself capable of great sympathy. You are a man of honor, as many can attest. Of humble means yourself. You show generosity to others. Your valor is the stuff of legends. Reason guides your actions, as it does those of all who are wise. You have proven the 5 chivalric virtues dwell in your heart.
Mean the sword's mine? I can dive in and take it?
The sword deserves the hand of a master. You must prove your skills are worthy through combat atop the water's surface. Are you ready?
Hello, gentlemen. Okay, so Dan, I do have an answer to your question. I'm going to do full screen. Some folks tell me that I'm very bad about actually promoting the fact that I do have a Patreon and, you know, I have channel memberships. Because what I offer is a lot. So I would actually recommend Patreon over a channel membership. The reason being is that, so here are all the rewards you will get. You'll get every episode of Platinum Journey early. You'll get every video early. Like, for example, the Devil May Cry 3 episode, I'm going to finish it in like the next couple of days. You'll have it immediately. It'll be public on YouTube on Saturday, but you'll get like on a Monday. On top of that, you get so many different things. But the difference between a channel membership and a Patreon membership is that on YouTube, I cannot offer people the meetup. That's one of the things I cannot offer people. YouTube have like a policy. We've done an in-person meetup the last 4 years. Daniel's been to a couple of them. He was the MVP of one year. It was great. So on YouTube, I can't offer that. On Patreon, I can offer an actual in-person meetup and give you all the details and all the things. So we've done 4. We're hoping to do more in the future. The ultimate is we all go to Japan together. But I would recommend Patreon over YouTube channel membership. You'll get more. And also when you join the Patreon, you get like a nice welcome message. When you join channel membership, you get like you're part of the channel membership and you can now see like all the membership posts. But I think Patreon has a nicer like welcoming. Like there's been actual pre-written message for you, and it'll tell you like you get this, here's all the episode commentaries for like 25 episodes I've done. Here's the video schedule, here's like a link to the Platinum Journey logo if you want to put on a t-shirt or put on a mug or put on whatever. Yeah, the Patreon I think is a bit better, and chip in whatever you want, buddy. However much you won't miss at the end of the month, all patrons get all the rewards. Because some people are like, you know, one guy was like a patron, but he lives in Argentina. so he could only put in like a euro a month. And another guy was like doing very well for himself, so he could put in like 10 euros a month. And it's based on your own disposable income level. Pitch in whatever you're comfortable with. Any support is greatly appreciated. I would recommend the Patreon. I think that's a bit better, a bit nicer as a welcoming. But thank you, Dan, for even asking. Also, Dan, if you join, you get the I think like the main selling point, even Daniel can attest to this, is yeah, like once a month we all on Discord, bunch of nerds hang out and chat nonsense. That might be the biggest selling point. Oh. All right. Okay, Dan, you're sorted. Grand. Welcome, buddy. I'll get to Master. You've seen Leon Kendi every on YouTube. Leon Kendi's a fucking legend. Master, more Leon Kendi is better.
Gonna need some time.
Oh shoot! What did I do wrong? Oh, dummy! I like automatically. I just kind of like pick pick the one that doesn't advance it. Okay, yeah. Pardeep, let me think. Hey, what's this? Dude, you had a tumor on your spine? Fucking hell. What's your hopes for The Witcher 4? Just more of The Witcher. I'm on board with it. Any tips for DMC3 Platinum? When you initially start it, you're going to be on you're going to be starting on normal difficulty. If you die a few times, they will offer you easy difficulty. Do that. Because as you go through the difficulty levels, you carry over all of your upgrades. So if you do your first playthrough on easy, well then you do the normal playthrough, you're going to be a bit upgraded and a bit easier. So you're going to take a longer path to the platinum, but generally easier. Also, another tip for you is you're going to have to beat the game with the hardest difficulty. That's rough. But if you load up the final mission on easy difficulty and just beat it, it's like it's a boss fight. It's you can if you're getting good enough at it, you can finish in like 2 minutes, and you get a bunch of red orbs, and then you can go back to the hard difficulty and buy some items, like some health recovery items or some devil trigger items or some revive items, and then you can go continue, like, so from the bosses, if you're getting your ass kicked, use an item and it makes it a bit easier. I was able to get the platinum in Devil May Cry 3, so I'm sure you can too. I'm not a great gamer, I'm average at best, so if I can do it, you can too. Slong of Fall, Adam. Ah, the boy Josters.
Draw your blade.
Oh shit! Okay, what happened there? Oh, okay. I gotta put on stuff. I was not expecting a fight. Oh no, I forgot. I forgot to like fix all my stuff. Oh god. Okay. Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh my god. Okay, we're going to do this. I'm going to have to change the armor. Ornate. Dude. Geralt. What the fuck have I done here? Did you hear Japan? Sweet. You love the atmosphere Japanese streets have at night. Oh, I'm the same, master. I have a bunch of saved images of such places, and they would do a really good job at relaxing me. Yeah, I would, man, I'm going to put on some stuff. Okay, that probably helps. 72, 72, 86. We're going with those. Yeah, why is it going back to the... Yeah, Japan is like the dream destination. I don't want to go to Japan. I need to go to Japan. So I would love getting all like patron meetup in Japan. Bunch of nerds geeking out. You're mentioning about the nightlife. Nighttime in Japan with all those neon lights looks so cool. It keeps doing this. I don't know why. But yeah, I was even looking into like apartments in Japan, and I really wouldn't care where in the country I go. It's like, just send me anywhere. Send me to a village with 100 people, all Japanese grandparents. I'll happily go there. I don't mind. Although I do think kind of Osaka kind of speaks to me a lot. And then that entire southern region of Kyushu. Kyushu? Kyusha? That's kind of like when I think of Studio Ghibli movies, I think of that region. Alright, I think I'm okay with the stuff. I think I'm good to go here. After surgery, I got a lot of time off and going to be gaming like crazy. Pradeep, if there's ever a time to just game your heart out, it's after someone removes a tumor from your spine. You get after it, buddy. Okay. Obviously, first thing we do every time, we get our protective shield going. I'm already fucked. I'm already fucked. What the hell? Dude! Did he die? This DLC is hard.
You have proven worthy of wielding the blade, beyond all doubt.
Behold, your Arendite.
Okay.
We've met before.
Certainly. The hermit admitted he knew you, remember?
The Lady of the Lake.
It is I. Forget not that you are a man right and honorable, devoted to doing good. And for these reasons you received the blade. Now bear it. And I trust this time you shall not lose it.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Hey! Oh, sweet. Okay, yeah, I didn't know about this. Look at this. I'll take that.
Just wonderful.
Okay. Where's Arendite? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We are sucking diesel, folks. Japan is the American dream for me now. I'd love to go to Japan. Even I think I might have said this before about like if everything goes south in my life. Like if you find folks, I know if one day I upload a video it gets like 10 views, I'm like, whoa. I'm just gonna bow out and go teach English in Japan. that's my like my fallback plan. I'm just gonna go fuck off to Japan, teach English to Japanese children in rural areas of the country. That place looks so interesting, and I would get so fat. I'm already fat, but I would get so fat in Japan. Just eating ramen and sushi every fucking day. I tried learning Japanese for a while. And language is hard. That language is hard. Didn't do me well. Yeah, what a fascinating country. Patreon it is. Sweet Dan, welcome to the Patreon. Oh, I'm so excited. What is it now? The 16th? So in like 2 weeks' time. What time? Let me check the dates. Sorry, in 3 weeks' time. What is it? 16, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, on the 6th of December, we're going to have our monthly hangout on the Discord, which you'll be invited to. That'll be in the welcome message. And you can join in with a bunch of nerds as we all hang out for hours on end, chatting absolute nonsense. It's wonderful. Daniel will be one of the people here. And now you get to be one of them too, Dan. Welcome to the community. Oh, listen, folks. I got a new fucking sword. You better watch out. I might kill you just for fun. Damage on this blade scales up with your level. What? Really? That's so fucking cool. This is like the... God, it looks good. Whoa! Hello. I'm not killing you, lads. I'm leaving you alone. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Geralt, run. Run, buddy. Leave the pigs alone. Okay, we're grand. This is like the weapon for the DLC, like the best weapon I'd imagine. I take a lot of damage, even from like the pigs, the boars. I take a lot of damage. And what an environment we have, folks. Look at this. This is what speaks to my soul. Just immaculate. I'm going to have a pint of Guinness and admire this view. Is Ghost of Yotei getting an episode? I'm not sure yet. Let's do the optional stuff. Let's do the optional. I'm not sure. Maybe someday. I really like Ghost of Tsushima. I liked Jin. I liked his uncle. I liked that story. I would have preferred if it was more Jin in Ghost of Yotei. But I've heard, at the same time, really good things about the game. So, I think it will get an episode at some point, but it's not, at the moment, a priority, Scott. It's on the list of potential episodes, but not a priority. Oh no, Geralt. My boy. What happened? Can we not go up? What if I roll? Okay, we got this. We're grand. We're grand. Don't you want to get ripped like Geralt? Check this fucker out. Where is it? Boop. Look at that. What are we doing here, folks? That is the peak male physical form. One day, I need to get out of Ireland first. Otherwise, I'm going to just like, can I do this? That one's better. There we go. Yeah, that's what we all aspire to, folks. Be half as handsome as Geralt. Hey, Dan. Thank you very much, buddy. Oh, thank you. And cheers to you, buddy. Cheers to you. Alright, Dan, do you want the spiel? Do you want the spiel for Adam's Bar? You're getting it. You're getting the spiel. You got it before last weekend with your donation, but you're getting it again, Dan. Let me switch over to the main area and let me give you a proper welcome to the bar. Even though you've been here like an hour. Welcome, Dan, to Adam's Bar. Come in out of the cold. Saddle yourself up there by the nice fire. Warm yourself up. Get nice and toasty. Over there on the taps, PJ will get you whatever you want. PJ! First pint of Dan's is on me. Alright? Good man. I'd highly recommend the Guinness, but you can have whatever you want. But the Guinness here is very nice. Over there in the corner is a bunch of old fogies. They're discussing the greatest game of all time. Some are saying Half-Life 2, we were discussing earlier. Some are saying Tetris. One fucker said Super Mario 64. You could join in that. Down the back, we have Roisin and the girls playing some traditional Irish music. You can diddly down there if you want. And now, as you're about to become a patron, down the back, on the right-hand side, don't tell anybody, there's a VIP section. A nondescript door, just open it. Inside, a full room of all the video consoles you could ever imagine. Any game you want to play, right in there. So you got option of the VIP section, Roisin and the girls, the old fogies discussing the greatest game of all time. You can saddle up at the bar with PJ, or you can stay by the fire, or you can stay right here with us, Dan. Any place is welcome to you. And enjoy yourself at Adam's Bar. Now. That's a proper fucking introduction. Okay. I love it. I love it. Yeah, let me just try and figure this out. There we go. Cool Quest and Blade. I agree, buddy. I agree, gentlemen. I'm enjoying hearing more about Japan. I recently binged Shogun. Oh yeah, that show was meant to be excellent. And Shogun, top 5 favorite shows of all time. Wow, high praise. Yeah, Japan, like folks, the dream. Let's be honest. The dream is that one day I'll be doing these live streams. One day there'll be an episode of Platinum Journey in Japan. Like, realistically, I should be doing Final Fantasy in Japan. I'm doing a Final Fantasy episode of Platinum Journey not in Japan. What's the fucking point? And I would love also just to document it and hang out with Japanese people and kind of like bring you on a virtual tour. I'd also love to do like a live stream. They call it like IRL streaming in real life. I would love to like just whip out the phone and march you through the streets of Japan. Like in Tokyo or something, or in some like Spanish or in some Japanese village, and just bring you around and like we're going to try this food and we're going to do this and here's the nightlife and here's the Japanese people I've made friends with. I would love doing stuff like that. Alright, folks, our future does involve Japan. Don't you worry. Our future involves Japan. I don't know when. Hopefully in the next 3 years. Hopefully in the next 3 years there will be like some videos about Japan. I'll be there and you're welcome to tag along. If I woke up tomorrow fluent in Japanese, that would be the dream come true. Second wish, I was going to ask a genie. Japanese is fucking hard. It's really hard. Like I'm learning Lao at the moment, like, and I already know a bit of Thai. Japanese just seems like a step above even that. When you switch from letters to symbols, it's like, what the fuck is going on here? And it's hard. Witcher 4 could be in 2027, perhaps. I do like that they didn't put a release date on it. Like here's the trailer. Although I will say the trailer didn't. It's a CG trailer, and I know for the build up to The Witcher 3 they did a bunch of CG trailers, but they don't kind of excite me at all. And like, I won't be playing this. You've made a very nice short movie about... Jesus Christ, look at this. You've made a very nice short movie about your game, but that's not what I'm going to be playing. I'm way more on board with actually showing off like what I'll be doing. My brother recently told me that he played the DLC of The Witcher 3 and then went back to playing like the normal game, the normal areas. He said, yeah, it's hard to go back because when you got stuff like this,
no two ways about it.
Even Novigrad, it does look nice, but it's not as good as this. It's so hard to go from this back to the normal game, back to normal regions. This is like, there's a density of people, there's just so much life happening, it's so beautiful. You want to walk down these streets, these cobblestone streets. Compare that to, like, Novigrad is the biggest city in the main game, but it's not as good as this. This is something special. One of these days... Attaboy, Koba! Welcome. One of these days you'll play The Witcher 3. You should. I'd highly recommend it. Settle in. Enjoy the RPG. Geralt is one of the best characters in gaming. Know that you will spend a lot of your time... It's a kind of a lean back type of game. So there's a game where you kind of like lean in. Is like a first-person shooter. This is a lean back type of game where you just enjoy the story and the characters. You will spend a bunch of time watching cutscenes and picking dialogue options. It's very chill. The world is so cool. Highly recommend it, Koba. Hey, Kiroto. Hey, welcome. Adam, have you saw the Chainsaw Man movie, Res Arc? It's a masterpiece. I have not heard of this. Oh, this is the Japanese anime one. I'm not up to date on Chainsaw Man, I'm afraid, but it's getting quite a lot of buzz. I should probably get on that. Pardeep. Also, Pardeep. Are you Indian, by the way? I'm just guessing based off the name. Pardeep Dwal. Yeah. Let me know where you're from, buddy. CD Projekt are the only developers you have your trust, and that's a wild statement. That's a wild statement. Because, also, what up, Zero? That's a wild statement because of after Cyberpunk's launch. They have your trust, but I think they need to earn it a bit more. This is so beautiful. I love all the little flags. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. Can we go there? Can we go there?
I doubt her, man. Will ever
There was
be
a tech
sober.
demo. Ah, so here's the thing, Scott. We have a bit of a disagreement on tech demo. It was fake. It was all like, it wasn't actual gameplay. Even there's this hilarious moment where one of the guys is holding a controller and it comes up on the screen like not actual gameplay. So yeah, that was sad to see. I didn't like that. That did not instill any trust in CD Projekt for me. I was like, what are you doing? It was something for Nvidia showing off their latest graphics card. It looked great. I was like, this isn't real, folks. This is aspirational. I was like, stop being sneaky. So I'm a little bit hesitant to trust CD Projekt at the moment. They knocked out of the park with The Witcher 3. For many folks, they killed it with Cyberpunk eventually. But yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic when it comes to this studio. Cautiously optimistic. CG trailer. Hey, you are Indian. Sweet. And from the UK. Lovely. What was it? I'll get back to you, Zero, in a second. So Indians in the UK, Indian or heritage. I like the way like the UK's favorite dish is curry. Like the most beloved dish in the UK is curry. I like that. I have been interested in potentially going to India someday. It's just such like a wild and vast country. Oh, actually, you might like this. I had a layover flight in Mumbai. I didn't get to leave the airport, but I was technically in India, so that was nice. I would like to explore properly and try a bunch of the food. Like, Indian food is just like, is one of those kind of like great foods that like so many other countries try. Like Chinese food spreads very well. Indian food spreads very well. Italian food spreads very well. I would love to go to the source and get like authentic, real Indian food. That would be class. Okay, I'm a little bit lost.
Not here.
Talk to
Wouldn't
the
happen to
boot
know.
black.
Where else he might be found? Alas, I've not a clue.
Oh, my buddy!
I know he works
My
each day from
buddy!
dawn to dusk, but never at night.
Guess we gotta wait then.
Siege trailer's not more than an announcement. Yeah, I'm fully on board with that, Zero. I was like, whatever, I don't really mind. Hello.
Oh, it's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean soles. A fine slogan.
A beef madras is lovely. Oh, very nice. Scott, chips absolutely belong with Chinese food. In fact, oftentimes the chips from the Chinese are the best. Yeah. Chinese, a bit of like a beef curry, portion of chips. Absolutely lovely.
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but...
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know! They all had no home!
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard. Remember what they looked like?
Of course. I've a mind like a steel trap,
Attaboy,
as I
Mike.
said.
I'll
They were
respond to you
ragged,
properly after this.
unshaved. Their clothes were tattered. As to their boots, well, I mentioned that already.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that bootshine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble. We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
We should do this. Alright, Mike. As a channel member. You're getting the spiel. You're getting the spiel, Mike. You're getting the spiel. Welcome to the bar! PJ's over there on the taps. Get you whatever you want. Over there is a bunch of old folks discussing the best games of all time. Roisin and the girls are playing some traditional Irish music. And then as a channel member down the back, there's a VIP section. All the video consoles you could ever want. Play whatever you want till your heart's content. Or you can just hang out here with us. But welcome, Mike, to Adam's Bar. Let me change that. Close this. Back to The Witcher. Okay. Find the shelter. We shall do this, Geralt. One time... So, welcome, Mike. One time period that doesn't get enough love in video games is the pirate time? But Dimension 2, level of realism, and open world. I think there's a lot of... I just think pirates, I think of Black Flag, you know, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. There should be more. I did think, oh, he's coming with me. I like him. I did think after like the Pirates of the Caribbean success, there would be more pirate games. Like Assassin's Creed Black Flag is kind of like the only major one. I thought there should be more.
There's no need to raise...
You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Gentlemen, calm, please.
Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
Decent folk you mention. Mean yourselves.
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us. On our own turf.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
Do not fight the fucking Witcher, you idiots.
I almost dumped my guts in
I have... Oh, okay, we gotta go.
mistake.
How stupid do you have to be to fight a Witcher? Out of your mind.
All right. I can take a hint. Come, time to go.
I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful. Immensely.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose going elsewhere were we to have somewhere to go. But you've come with a problem, have you? My turn to aid you.
Attaboy, Geralt, get after it.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the Boot Black in Rue de Garl.
The Boot Black? A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourselves.
We'll see, we'll see, we'll see.
Thanks. We'll wait. Nice of you to let us.
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve the soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold. And we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the Bootblack. I know this.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the Bootblack. And Freshy, he got one. But he can't tell you, as he's not here.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
No, I'm taking the letter. I'm taking the letter.
It's a matter of importance to the Duchy. Hand it over, or I'll take it from you, plain and simple.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightening.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the Bootblack anyways. It's always muddy there.
Okay, okay.
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well, well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duquesa. It seems we underestimated Syanna rather grossly.
Judging by this, Detloff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Duchess was to be
Right.
Detloff's last victim.
I'm going to continue until
Syanna
the rest
planned
of
it
this
from the
pint, and then
start.
I'm
Indeed.
going back to
A
the
logical
bar.
conclusion, Geralt.
We're going to chat a little bit.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Syanna, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Syanna murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive. But if you'd like to
Oh,
be
really,
certain,
Scott?
you
I didn't
can
know
always
that.
ask yourself.
Maybe I should finish
Actually,
it.
love to learn her motives.
Praiseworthy, I suppose. Sometimes one should stare evil in the face.
Seems a bit strong, no?
She used my friend as her tool for killing. I believe I've every right to condemn her, but I support your lust for the truth. Some philosophers think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Syanna locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, She's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her.
No. He's coming with me.
Coming with?
Of course
Hey!
not. I shall await you at Mare la Chaise-Longue. I'll not risk entering the palace after Dettlaff and his minions rampage. Besides, I vastly prefer the company of a simple mug of mandrake brew to that of the Duchess's vile sister.
So, said straight up, it means you're going off to get drunk because you hate Siana.
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind, but I admit I could not vouch for my behavior in her presence. She treated Dettlaff cruelly, caused his death in the end, and now this? Atop all that? No, Geralt. I will not go with you. I will await you at the cemetery.
Alrighty.
How's a man to live?
So I'm right at the end, you say, folks. I did look into this last week when I think, Scott, you mentioned about, like, I checked out like the mission structure and stuff. I didn't feel like I was at the end. I felt like when I was looking at all the quests that were still to go, it felt like, quite a bit to do. But if you say I'm at the end, I shall continue. Rockstar game 15th century Europe Fire. Rockstar game in the 15th, 16th century. Hell yeah. I really want to see some gameplay off of GTA 6. Also, you may not be aware of this, but YouTube changed some of their guidelines recently about violence to video game characters in anticipation for GTA 6 is what I would imagine. Yeah, let's check that out. Rockstar is just a weird company these days. They used to make games. Now they make one game. GTA 6 might... When a GTA game comes out, it's just like an event. So I'm looking forward to the kind of the hype and the build up for GTA 6.
Long live Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
Geralt.
Rockstar making a medieval game? Really? We'll see. I do wonder, like, after GTA 6, I don't think they're going to do another Red Dead. I would like them to see them, they're going to try something new. That might be interesting. But I love all the lighting, the lighting is so nice. What a kind of like enchanting city this is.
Eat, drink, and eat. For you are into salt.
Oh my goodness. It's so beautiful here. It's a place that when it gets to be nighttime, it's somehow even better. Look at all this. Like, this is so pretty. Oh, so nice. Oh, going up the stairs. We're going up the stairs. Oh. Hang on a second. I definitely... Can I? Oh, I can! Oh, god damn. This is beautiful. I love it. Oh. Can we go here, folks? Can we go here? This is just so nice. I remember, attaboy, John, you're still here, buddy. I like John. I remember being a kid, probably about 14, and saying Rockstar should do GTA, but set in the future. Oh, damn! Like Blade Runner? Cyberpunk is what I meant, I just didn't know yet. But I'll see them tackle. Yeah, they like, as a studio, they've got so much potential to do kind of anything they would want. A futuristic open world game by Rockstar, that could be special. Also, speaking of special, ladies and gentlemen, John Callum recently did a video. Hang on, let me check out the official name of it. I think you changed it at one point. I want to get the official name. It's kicking ass, buddy. Also, your YouTube stats are hilariously good. Click-through rate of over 5%. 35,000. Okay. So, John Callum's recent video, every platinum, the game costs more. He starts off getting a platinum in a free game, then a $10 game, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. It's really good. 35,000. And your EA video did fucking incredible as well. And your re-upload of Wolverine did great. You're kicking ass, John. Fair play to you. When do we all get to come to your meetup? Yeah, so if you haven't yet, go check out John Callum's video. It's like 7 platinums. 7? 8? In one video. It's really good. You're more than welcome, John. It's well earned. Also, I can tell you this. I was speaking to Kirsty yesterday for a couple of hours. And she said it's great working with you. She's like, you're the best. Yeah. She wished she had more for you. But like it depends on like how much you can actually make. But she thoroughly enjoys working with you. It was like, yeah, I see. You get a professional. Everything is easier. John's the barista. John's barista. John's cafe, maybe. The Adams bar.
Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Absolutely, we can start. All right. Oh, damn. I was close in that one. Yeah, let's start. Let's get after it.
All right, we can start.
Very well. But you must behave. Less like a hired thug, and more like a man deserving of the Duchy's highest honor. In fact, you'd do best to maintain a dignified silence throughout. Very well. Let us get things underway. Don your ceremonial attire. Then you'll come with me. Her Grace awaits.
Ooh, fancy. Do I actually have to do it? No. Geralt to do it for me. Okay, he's looking spiffy.
In the Guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had
She's the
clawed
best,
their
John.
way into the warehouse,
I'm
the
trying to get
whole
her to go to
place
Lao.
went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman
Should I say go
to
back to
examine
Lao?
the site of the blaze.
It's like, I'm going
If
to Lao.
things
Come
are,
to Lao.
as you say,
Be nice.
fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's highest
Oh, hell
honor.
yeah.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of the Beast of Beauclair, step forth.
I like this.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire.
Hey!
May the symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair.
Well, if she's drinking, I'm drinking.
In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
Also, John, I want to tell you a little bit about... I asked you about, myself and Lucy were chatting, and we asked about your channel statistics. About a click-through rate, retention, all these sort of things. I asked Kirsty the same thing, and she was very open about it. I'll tell you, she kicks ass in some aspects of it. Oh, what do I pick? Fuck it. Geralt be somebody who'd be very honest. Okay.
I am, and truly grateful, Your Grace. Sadly, I'm afraid I have to sour the mood. It's Syanna. She plotted to have you killed, Duchess. Planned to use Dettlaff. You were to be the beast's 5th victim.
This cannot be true. You're mistaken. You must be.
I have proof.
Attaboy, Ross. Welcome, welcome, welcome. When Geralt is speaking, I kind of shut up, but I'll get back to you in a second.
I do not believe it. In a moment I shall speak to Syanna. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet what you tell me now I find devastating. I've come to doubt that I can judge her fairly. I'd far prefer to learn you're mistaken, Geralt.
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you be particularly careful around her.
You exaggerate, Witcher. She is my sister. I know well how to speak to her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
Oh my. So I could have just said, yeah, it's fine, I'm happy with the honor, and then it'd be done, but instead I've kind of whipped up a bit of a storm. Oh, beautiful, beautiful shot.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
Oh, yeah.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister. And my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. My heart yearns to know you were swayed by the monster Dettlaff. You yourself would never stoop so low. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
Oh my. Oh my. Okay, folks, I'm getting another drink. This is getting spicy. Getting spicy. Okay, before I go for the drink, John, what I was going to say is, so other folks who don't know about this, on YouTube you have like click-through rate, which is how many people see your video versus how many people click on the video. You've got audience retention, which is how many people watch till the very end. Some ideas of what is deemed good on YouTube. Anything above like a 30% audience retention to watch the whole video is actually high on YouTube. Because many of us, we watch like some of the video, but we don't get to the end. Or we watch a video, we kind of click off a little bit. So Kirsty was getting like 30%, but on like 2-hour videos. I was like, what? That should be like 10%, 20%. She's very high. Very high. So that kind of struck me. It's like, damn, you're kicking ass. And then you, John, you're getting the very high click-through rate. And your retention rate was also quite high. I think you said it was like over 40%. And the folks watching after the first 30 seconds was, I think you said like, I think you shared like 78 or something, which is incredible. Like after the first 30 seconds, anything above like 60% is good, and you're up in the 70s. So you're kicking ass. Kirsty's kicking ass. It's great to see. I'm getting another drink. Ross, you've joined us right at the end of the Witcher 3 DLC. I'm getting another pint, and then we're going to head back to Adam's bar. I'll fix the camera, and we'll do last call. We'll do last call, but we'll figure this out. My glass is empty. I'm back in a minute, folks. If you want to join me, feel free. Righto, Geralt, my boy. Let's see what these accusations lead. Oh, I don't want to punish her. I kind of like her. Yeah, 30% on a on a 2. Yeah, like the writing is. I told her it's the writing that carries it. She doesn't need the fancy editing. The writing carries it.
Your Grace, as head of state, you should look first and foremost after your dominion. Sienna's actions, what drove them, be damned. She's a threat to your subjects.
You are correct. They are what matters. I must not forget this. Sienna, you shall be tried and given a fitting punishment. Yet we shall never cease to be family. As Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister, I shall never stop loving you. Will you forgive me?
I shall never forgive you.
What the fuck? Oh no. Oh, damn. That's the ending? Oh. Oh my god. I could have talked to her, convinced her to be good. Well, that didn't happen.
Some flowers.
Yeah, Ross, that didn't. No, it went well.
Everything. I was just on my way out.
Yeah,
Since
John.
hanging
Shit,
about
what the
with nothing
fuck?
to do. Should come as no shock. So
I liked both of them.
At the funeral, folk took it all.
I got the bad ending,
Men,
Daniel.
women, children, all wished to lay a bouquet on the Duchess's grave. With flowers, peas, glad you're alive. But she liked common roses best. I know, her ladies-in-waiting would come here at times. I'd choose the loveliest blooms for her. Fragrant, big petals, the kind that last a long time. I've still not come to terms with it. To be killed by her own sister. How could it happen?
Ah, fuck.
No one suspected Sienna'd be merciless.
Now everyone is depressed.
Least of all
Dude,
the
I've had
Duchess.
the winds and the sails taken out of me.
I know you. You're that witcher from the north. The one that saved us from the beast.
Mm-hmm. Could say that.
Wait here. Take these.
Thought you were out of flowers.
I put a bouquet aside. I was to take it to her myself. But you have it. I know you held the Duchess dear.
How much do I owe you?
Not a copper. Keep your coin and raise a toast in her memory tonight.
Do just that. Farewell.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Geralt, my boy. What have we done? Oh. I liked her, and I liked the sister. Ah, for fuck's sake. Place a flower on... Ah. This is the final thing we do in the DLC. Jesus. The trophy should have been Master Negotiator. I did not do well. Yeah, Handsome Adam. That was a wild ending. What the fuck? Okay, our final bit for the DLC, ladies and gentlemen. We place a little flower on her grave. I'm gonna stroll there, nice and gentle. Soak it all in. Oh, God damn it. Witcher 3. Oh, he's crying. Fucking distraught. You will be missed. You will be missed.
Snow White.
No, you're out of here.
The exquisite hair.
Did not expect that. I'll forget by the time I get around to playing this game. It will happen to you again. You'll also be amongst myself and Daniel with the bad ending club. And we're like, oh shit! Oh yeah, I remember this now. They die. They all die. This sucks.
What do you want?
Oh, I'm in the graveyard now. Oh no.
To bury the murderous lass in one crypt with the Dutch.
Damn.
Witcher, I was certain you'd departed.
Couldn't. Anna Henrietta was...
Wondrous. Beautiful. Good. The best ruler one could hope to have. Yet I let her down.
Oh, God damn it. You wish you could see the death in 8K, 120 FPS. Yeah, myself and Daka. He's a bit of an obsession. I tried giving him my Discord, but I gave him the wrong one, of course. Yeah, I'm one for, like, it's a video, folks. If you're playing, do it in 60 FPS. If you're watching, it's a video. It's fine.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one expected Sienna to do that, persist to the end. And none of us did anything to stop her. 'Cause there was nothing we could do.
I suppose you are right. But when someone so beloved dies, one cannot help but search one's soul for blame. And even the hardiest knights grow faint-hearted then.
Come to pay my respects. Bid the Duchess farewell.
White roses. They were her favorite. Go inside then. She lies in the ducal crypt. In one room with her murderer. Despite my protests.
What? Who decided that?
The Regent's Council. A pack of old men who've statutes and codices for hearts. Ducal blood flowed in Sienna's veins, and she was never.
What up, Swift? You're here at the very end. The very end.
Should lie alongside Anarietta.
My literal thing is to put a flower on a grave. You're at the very end of this DLC, but welcome. Oh. I think I'm gonna go for the both. I think I'm gonna go for both. Although, you know what? No, the sister did kill her. Okay, no, I'm going Henrietta. What up, Thomas? I'll get back to you in a second after this.
That I failed to prevent it. Hope you can forgive me. Rest in peace.
Stylish crypt, quite subdued. Yes, this is the kind of eternal resting place I dream of.
Moments like this, I never know if you're joking or serious.
Serious, Geralt, serious. It's remarkably peaceful, subtly charming to the hilt. A perfect match for the Duchess's dignity. Ah, you humans, you'll never cease to amaze me. To feel despair in the face of natural processes to which you are predestined. I've come to take you from this place, my friend. Dare say you deserve a speck of respite after the mad whirl of the last few days.
My oh my.
All those deaths I failed to prevent. Feel pretty awful right about now. Can't help thinking I could have done more. Now Toussaint's left without a ruler, or more accurately, chaos rules here. Hand in hand with despair. Duchess won over people's hearts. All Beauclair now weeps for her.
A mass outburst of emotion. Well, it seems her subjects have adopted some of their recent ruler's traits.
Why the sarcasm? Thought you liked Donna Henrietta.
I did. And I do truly rue her passing.
Me too.
Then let us drink.
Okay. Don't need to ask me twice. So, Thomas, the next episode of Platinum Journey will be up for like channel members and patrons either like tomorrow or the next day. And then it'll be public here on YouTube next Saturday. Devil May Cry 3 kicked my ass. It's a fun episode.
Whatever you say about Siona, you gotta admit, she was unbending.
That she was. I do admit it. Though, in her case, it would have been better if she had been a tad more philosophical, pausing from time to time to reflect on the propriety of her actions.
True.
How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diavolis variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
Yes. Yes. Always.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right.
There's
then.
more?
Let's go.
I thought we were at the end. That seemed like the end.
It makes me oh so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess.
Folks who played this, am I at the end? I thought that was the end. I felt like we're done now.
Can look
There's more?
when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
Looking forward to Thomas. Yeah, it should be like, it's going to be a chunky episode of Platinum Journey. It's like 40 minutes long. Maybe even like a bit longer than that. Put on the mask and... Okay, so this thing? King Folt's mask? This thing?
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you?
And the gloves? New Moon gauntlets, Tracker's gauntlets, hunting. Oh no, why can't I figure this out? What gloves? Elegant, maybe this one? No, god damn it. New Moon? These ones? What? Oh wait, hang on. Over here? Aha! Oh, which one was the... Oh no, which one was the... Might be quest items, yes, but what was the other one? So I put on the mask. Harlequin mask, wolf mask. What the fuck is that? Where are the gloves? Have I put them on? Oh, sometimes in life, I feel rather stupid. So I've put on a mask. Bird mask. Decor. Mask. Oh, wait. Mask for picking. There we go. Okay, we got it. Thank Christ. You look like a pig, Geralt. What the hell? Also, I thought that was the ending. Evidently, I am wrong. My goodness, what have I gotten myself into? Right, we'll pick some of these. That's 1 out of 2. I've really thought that was the ending. Am I out of my mind? It seems like a... Alright, keep going. Folks, let me know. Am I at the end? I thought that was the end. Where's our good old boy? Where is he?
Where'd that bloodsucker go?
I'm fucking blind as a
Won't be
bat
easy
here,
to
ladies and
track
gentlemen.
down. He's a vampire after all. Damn it, where'd you go?
That's what I was wondering, Geralt. Where's the fucking...
Regis!
Yeah, you dingus. Where'd you go?
Damn it, where'd you
Yeah,
go?
thank you, Geralt.
Regis!
What has this guy done to me? He's off on some side quest of his own.
Damn it, where'd you go?
Ah, brilliant.
You shall die!
No, we're going to protective shield.
I did what I had to do!
What is going on? Oh, one of these fucking things. Brilliant. Regis, help me out here, buddy. Oh, one of these fucking... Well done, buddy. Did the whole thing for me.
Bruxay. They called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink.
Alright, after this quest, we're going back to the bar. We're going to chat to you fine folks for a bit.
Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined.
The two boys getting
then
fucking
develops
smashed.
gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Attaboy, JDM. Hello, hello.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home. On the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
Ah, no. Geralt never settles. Never. No, I don't think I... don't know. He's a free spirit.
Don't really know yet. Might find the life of a hard-working vintner too tempting one day. Or maybe I'll just stick to the path, go on roaming, staring up at the stars after laying my bedroll at the roadside.
Ah, roadsides, bedrolls, and the sky above. I sense some poetry coming on, which of course brings to mind Dandelion. I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though.
Yeah. Spent a bit of time together.
I so don't feel like going
Hey!
anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
Hey! Ah, so nice. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We finished out The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine. I did not think we'd actually get that done in the live streams. Sure, look, did I watch the Ireland match begrudgingly? I personally don't like... So I was at the bar last night with my cousins. I don't like matches in bars late at night. Saturday night! Why is a match on? Who cares? Not me. So I didn't watch the match. Well, I saw bits of it. It was on the TV. I tried to ignore it. I was trying to get them to turn down the volume. We were outside, but we didn't really watch the match. There were I think Ireland won. I'm not sure. But yeah, it wasn't for me. Yeah, Ireland did win. Okay, grand. That look is stuck with you for years. Love the ending. What a game. You are correct. You are correct. There's a post-credit scene. Well, we gotta check out the post. Oh.
Actually, I'd love to go home.
Okay, one final. One final. We gotta go see what he left for us. And then we are finished with the Blood and Wine. And oh my god, I actually realized I'm not only finished with Blood and Wine, I'm finished with The Witcher 3. I've now done the main game and both DLCs. Bittersweet, ladies and gentlemen. Bittersweet. One final little thing. Check out his home. Asher Look. Also, by the way, great username. I did not get all the trophies. So what I normally do is, for the main game, I was happy to get the platinum. But for the DLC, I'm kind of more in it for the story.
Mama says that if someone's really,
And it's been some hell of a story. With one of the most beautiful areas in video game history.
Geralt, I knew from the start you best the beast.
There's a reason why I never, you know, take Roach out and about. Like, look at all this! So fucking cool. Oh, you can't be doing that. You little dumb fuck. Oh, can we go there, folks? Can we go here? Look, like... Yeah, this is a step up from the main game. All the people, all that they're doing. Why doesn't... I know, I'm a little bit biased against Cyberpunk because I had a bad experience. But why doesn't Cyberpunk feel this lively? This place feels alive. It's glorious.
You'll not find work here. Not pain work.
Do you think that you kiss his death?
And the sun setting, it's so picturesque, it's so beautiful. The little chatter around me. This is perfect. The brothel to my left. We'll go there later. Alright, let's see what the gift on my nightstand. Let's check it out. The post-credit scene. Gonna feel real empty when this journey is over. I know, darling. I know. It's gonna be weird. But next week we start on Final Fantasy X. So that should hopefully help a little bit. A new adventure awaits. A new journey. New characters. New setting. But it will be very, very sad to say goodbye to Geralt. And the world of The Witcher 3. Again, that's the reason why I'm jogging, folks. I'm not using the horse. I'm not using Roach. One final jaunt. Resident Evil 4 OG has the best ending credits of any game, in your opinion. Showing the wholesome life of the villagers before Lord San... Yeah. They were doing alright. And then And then Sadler just fucks their entire life. They had a nice life. Spanish village life. Pretty good. Okay, let's see what was left. Better be nice to me, Regis.
She's fit to wed. Oh, so fit.
Better be nice. I like the idea of Geralt having a home.
Greetings, sir. I am Barnabas Basilfalti. By order of our dearly departed Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corfa Bianca.
Sure.
I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands.
Prior to undertaking anything in that regard, sir, I think I should inform you that someone has been awaiting
Of course
your
I'm excited for The Witcher 4. Who wouldn't be?
You must forgive me. I do not know. Alas, your guest failed to give a name.
Yennefer?
One last request before you go in to see them. Please come and find me afterwards. I have yet to give you a tour of the estate.
It's gotta be. Oh my god, what is... Bit of a mess. Bit of a mess, but that's fine. Hey! Oh, a sight for sore eyes.
Just stand there. I want a hug.
Oh.
Thought I'd never see you again.
Well, I've departed, escaped, been forced to flee so many times. Yet, I always returned. You ought to be used to it by now. I like coming back into your life.
I'm just glad you're here.
Me too.
You've a lovely home, with a great deal of potential.
And got it from the Duchess as her down payment for killing the beast. Even started to renovate a bit. Come outside, let me show you the grounds.
Oh, what a happy ending. Oh,
Ah, it's lovely.
please stay
here.
forever.
I could stay forever.
We're staying. You're iffy on Unreal Engine for open world though. Psh, we'll see what happens. Siri, you're staying.
Anything stopping you?
Obligations, duties. I'm only here because Emir concluded I must get to know what I'll rule once I take the throne. So I'm on a tour of the provinces with a small swarm of advisors. Which essentially means they take turns lecturing me while I follow them about, scribbling notes.
Plan to stay in Beauclair a while?
A bit. I convinced my advisors we'd be unwise to depart before I tasted each of this year's wines. My knowledge would be incomplete, you see. Though, actually, just between you and me, I'm not certain I'm cut out to rule, govern, all that.
Thinking you might give it up?
I can't say just yet, but I'm not willing to rule it out.
Would have been Yennefer or Triss if you romance one, but not both of them. Yeah, I had to romance both of them for the trophy. My Geralt was a bit of a whore.
How fares your venerable father?
He seems younger, quite rejuvenated. Abandoning high-level politics seems to have done it. It's as if the very awareness of peace grants him strength, which most likely is the case.
Think he'll keep his word?
I think that depends on me. If he feels I'm up to the task, he'll head out to pasture. Yes.
And if he doesn't?
Then there'll be nothing to stop him from returning. He hasn't ever had a problem changing his mind.
Oh, Ciri. I think this is better than having
Preparations
Yennefer
for the
or Triss.
coronation
I prefer
coming
Ciri.
along?
Not at
Bolton.
all.
I think it's
told
nicer.
him I'm in no hurry. I must see what the whole thing's about first. Acquaint myself with the Empire's institutions, laws, and so forth.
No pressure from Emir to speed things along?
He tried. But I told him I wish to be a good ruler, a strong ruler, not some puppet.
No one else in the world he'd give in to like that.
I had nothing to do with that. There's just no one else in the world who's his daughter. Speaking of which, as the future Empress, I could secure you a comfortable position as court witcher.
Thanks, but just not my thing, that. My place is on the path.
I know. Still, had to try.
Oh, Ciri, gonna miss you. Gonna miss you.
See you later, Ciri.
Take care of yourself.
Oh. So nice. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have to say goodbye to Geralt, the Witcher, this world, and our beloved Ciri. So long, Geralt. It's been one hell of a ride. Oh, what a crazy time. What a crazy time. Oh, it feels bad. Bittersweet, ladies and gentlemen. Bittersweet. Okay. Welcome back to the bar. We have finished The Witcher, both DLCs. And I'm all yours for last call. This is last call, ladies and gentlemen. Last call. Get yourself a drink. We're doing a bit of a lock-in. We're doing last call. And we're having ourselves one final drink before we hit the road. Zamoody! Hey, welcome! I hope you're doing well. I am. And enjoyed your week. These Sunday streams are great. Thank you for joining. Attaboy, darling. Thank you very much, buddy. Cheers to you. Where would you say The Witcher 3 ranks in all your all-time favorite games? I would say it's like, I like it a lot, but I'm not sure it would rank in like one of my favorite games of all time. I'm not sure. Like it's up there. Like I always kind of say that my top 3 games are Pokemon Red, Half-Life 2, and The Last of Us. Beyond that, like it's hard to like just pick anything. Hard to rank it. It would be in the upper tier. I will say that though. I still remember my last Witcher 3 playthrough, even though it was 2018. That was the before times. Before COVID. Oh my god. Oh, I'm struggling here, folks. That was the before times. Before time existed. Before time was real. Can you have one? Swift, you want a pint? PJ, a pint of the black stuff for Swift. All right, Swift, take a seat there. PJ will be down to you in a second. You ever watch the show and what you think of... and do you think Henry Cavill is hot? I have watched the show. He is very attractive. He was the best part of it. My gripe with the show is that for something called The Witcher, we didn't spend enough time with The Witcher. We spent too much time with other stuff. It's like when you watch Dexter. He's in 90% of the scenes. Maybe 95%. That should have been The Witcher. More time with The Witcher. More time with Geralt. So I watched season 1 and 2. I didn't watch season 3. I didn't watch season 4. Season 2, I definitely towards the end. I can't even remember anything in the second half. I have no idea what happened. So I definitely felt my interest waning. Henry Cavill did very well. I liked Dandelion. But I disliked a lot of it. Not dislike, more like just apathy of like, I don't care. So I think more time with Geralt would have been better. Darling, what a ride indeed. Feels like another era now. Yeah. Like pre-COVID, like 2019, it feels like I refer to them as the before times when stuff was normal. Everything just got so wobbly during COVID. Like 2020, 2021, 2022. Those 3 years are just like in my head, they're like a blip. Apparently those 3 years happened, but in my head, it's like it's just like a black spot in my memory. It's a weird one. Like stuff was so wonky. I remember like distinctly sitting at the kitchen table with my parents, and we were getting like the reports of COVID coming out of China and saying that the fatality rate, or was it? Oh, not the death rate. What's it called? It's like how many people get it versus how many people die. And they were reporting out of China with the initial batch of infections, it was somewhere like 3%. And we're like, that's pretty bad. that's really bad. That's like, oh, this is a plague. Now, it did come down over time as more and more people were infected. But yeah, it feel like the end of the world. And I was like, I guess I'm just staying here in Ireland. So all the pre-COVID times, like that was a different era. Post-COVID, like we're still not. I know. I don't think we're still fully recovered. Stuff is a bit weird. Everything's twice as expensive. And for a while it was I do think the acceleration of corporate greed definitely happened during COVID. When they could blame everything on, oh well, prices are going up because of COVID. Sort of. Also transport issues, also this, also that. It's like everything got expensive. And even now there's still like this twist of scrounging and taking. Yeah, I think COVID really changed a lot of like compassion. People became more like selfish. Those in charge, as bad as they were before, they're even worse now. That's my thoughts anyway. You're more than welcome, Swift. PJ, come on, PJ. Here you come, Swift. Take a seat there, PJ. Get your pint of Guinness. And cheers, Swift. Cheers, cheers. Henry is a real nerd. He's one of us. Yeah, his absolute adoration for Warhammer 40k, which I've never even played. I don't even understand it. Like, what type of game is Warhammer? I don't even know. But yeah, he's a massive nerd. It's nice to see. Cheers, Adam. You're welcome, Swift. Now has seen the best DLC of all time. Oh, that's high praise. That's high praise, Scott. Is it the best of all time? I'm quite partial to Left Behind from The Last of Us. And the other DLC I'm quite fond of is XCOM 2's DLC. Hearts of Stone? What the? Blood and Wine. Blood and Wine is definitely up there. Definitely up there. Are you a Guinness, Murphy's, or Beamish man? Can I be all three? So my go-to is Guinness, because Guinness is easily accessible, not only in Ireland but outside of Ireland. Beamish is quite nice. I had a couple of pints of Beamish last night. Murphy's is grand. In general, I kind of default to Guinness, as is the case. Guinness would be my favorite, I would say. But as you know, Guinness in Ireland is my favorite. Guinness outside of Ireland, oh. So Guinness number one. I'd say Beamish is my number two, and then Murphy's would be like number three. So folks, this is the lock-in. This is the last call. You have me for this. And then we'll lock up the bar. We'll say goodnight to all you fine folks. And I'll get back to doing I gotta record an extra clip for the Devil May Cry 3 episode and do some audio mixing. Have some food and then spend my entire night. Oh, or can I? Oh, it's Sunday, isn't it? I can work for a while. Then I can't work in my bedroom because I'm too noisy. Keep people awake. I might work down here actually. That might work. Undead Nightmare DLC and Red Dead Redemption 1 is up there too. Yeah, what's the other one? Not Red Dead, but Infamous has First Light. Infamous Second Son has First Light. I like that one as well. What's the best DLC? This is actually a very good question. Oh wait, can we? Yes, we can. BioShock Burial at Sea. When you get to play as Elizabeth, I really like that. That's up there with me, like great DLC. Control has really good DLC, which you get in the Ultimate Edition. I'm kind of looking in the background here, a bunch of my... Actually, hang on, let me show you. Hey, Craig, keep up the great work, Adam. Cheers. Greg, cheers to you, buddy. Thank you very much. Welcome to Adam's Bar. You're now like a private member. Come in, come in, come in, come in. You're always welcome here. Always welcome. Did I finish Metal Gear Solid 1? I did not. Actually, I'll show you what I've done so far. Filters. Let me change this. Make me look a little bit nicer. So I can show you what I've done on Metal Gear Solid 1. Like, it's way back here, folks. I haven't played it in quite a while. Just too annoyed. I'll show you. Bloodborne. Oh, yeah, of course. Bloodborne. The Old Hunters. That's also excellent DLC. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh my god. Oh, I'm dying here, folks. I'm dying. Have I began MGS5 yet? No way, buddy. I gotta finish this first. So I'll show you where I am in my extreme playthrough. PJ, a pint of Murphy's for Evan, please. Evans, he's over there. When you're ready? Okay, grand. Evan, he's on his way down to you. Pint of Murphy's on the house. So Metal Gear Solid 5 would maybe like maybe next year thing. Okay, so I'll show you where I am. This fucking thing. I'm getting my ass kicked. So here's the... Oh my god, I'm only an hour in. No, I'm not. Yeah, so I'm an hour... The idea is on Extreme, in order to get the big boss ranking, I have to beat the game in under 3 hours. So I'm here in an hour and 10, 12 minutes. But it's taken me like 7 hours to do this 1 hour. It's kicking my ass. So I'm at the point where Snake, I believe he gets like held hostage. Yeah, so I'm here. And I do think the game gets easier for the next hour, so I might be okay. But like when it took me 7 hours to get to this point. 7 hours to do 1 hour. Also was it? Yeah, he's got nothing. I'm getting my ass kicked. I had no health items. You can use one the whole game, but I'm trying to save it for later. But in general, yeah, I'm just getting my ass kicked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish Devil May Cry 3 episodes tonight or tomorrow, and then I'm just going to sit in this chair for like 2 days and just finish Metal Gear Solid. Other than that, but yeah, it's just it's hard. It will make for an interesting episode, but it's fucking hard. Hide under the bed. Ah, I know, Scott. I know. Filters. Bedoop. Sometimes stuff in the background works, but I don't even know how it works. You really like Artois the Abyss from Dark Souls and Citadel. Oh, I've heard about the Citadel. The Citadel is like the true ending for Mass Effect. I do remember that. It's like a kind of like a celebration of all the characters you love all coming together. I have heard about that. Maybe near the Adam's Bar logo, there's a logo of the games you've completed. That's a nice idea, actually. Scott, that's a nice idea. I actually like that. I do think I might have... Do I have The Witcher? That is a nice idea. Leave it with me. Yeah, I do like the down on like on the side panels. Maybe even on the bottom. Yeah, like over on like the bar gaming. What I quite like is now it's starting to feel like lived in. Up on the top left, you got James, who went on a mad donation spree one night while drunk off Jameson. And then the bats are there from the Halloween, but I just kind of liked them, so I left them there. And then last week, a fella shared a lovely story about his wife, who unfortunately died quite young. And they used to watch my videos together, so now she's part of it. I like that, like, it starts to feel more lived in. It starts to have like its own history. But here, yeah, I think I still have the bats. I like the bats. I just like the bats. But maybe, yeah, adding in the games completed. Like, it would be Metal Gear Solid, then Witcher 3, and then we do Final Fantasy X. Okay, yeah, I like that idea. I like that idea. Handsome Adam, you're still around, buddy. Damn, you've been here the whole time. What a legend. Hopefully you really enjoyed Dead Space Remake when the time comes. I'm so looking forward to it. As a massive fan of the original Dead Space, I'm interested to see the changes they made, the updates they made, visiting the USG Ishimura as a remake. I understand Isaac talks now, which is okay, whatever. And then I'm definitely looking forward to the new challenge of trying to beat the game on permadeath for the trophy. I thought I had mastered Dead Space, and now they're like, yo, here's a trophy for permadeath. I'm in. PJ, can you have a... Ooh. Can I have my USL, please? Your usual. Okay. PJ, can we get Swift the usual? The Strongbow Dark Fruits? Good man. Now that's a quick pour, Swift. He'll be down to you mighty swiftly. Can you do Tomb Raider 1? Jesus, no. We're talking like OG Tomb Raider from the PS1 days? Absolutely not. I played a bunch of that back in the day, and just the controls, I like the idea of that the platforming matters, but it's hard, and it kind of like, it doesn't appeal to me. I appreciate it for what it is, but I don't think I'll do the original Tomb Raider someday. And as for Tomb Raider, the reboot, I've played and liked it, but all the online stuff is just so stupid. There's no chance I'm making an episode about that. The name of the trophy is called Impossible for beating Dead Space. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm going to miss this. Literally, folks, next week is the final stream in this chair for a while. Shame the Tomb Raider had online trophies. Almost like... Yeah, Adam, we're the same thing. I'd like the reboots. I've played the first one and the second one. I think the second one is like Shadow of the Tomb Raider or something like that. I really like them. But that it would have been really cool if, like, now there's no Uncharted game for the last 6 years. It would have been excellent to make like episodes of Platinum Journey about Tomb Raider. But all the online nonsense really turned me off. Oh my god, I'm struggling here, folks. Logan dying. Oh. Suffer with me. Have I played Alan Wake 2? I have not, but I've played and enjoyed immensely Control, which is in the same universe, and saw a little bit of Alan Wake in it. That is quite cool in the DLCs. So I have not played Alan Wake 2, but it is a game that's been on my radar for quite a while. And I think the first game has like an excellent soundtrack. I gotta double check this, but I believe I've got songs from the first game on my iPod. Is it Alan Wake? Might be something else. But yeah, Alan Wake really appeals to me. I would like to do a couple of Alan Wake episodes if I could. The first Tomb Raider reboot has multiplayer trophies. Yes, they fucking suck, Swift. Why they do this to me? There's no online for Rise and Shadows. You are correct. Oh, is it Rise? I think Rise of Tomb Raider is the second one. Shadows the third one. So I've played the first two. I haven't played the third one. I think they're good and enjoyable. And it's nice to see like Lara Croft around again. Have ever tried Metal Gear Rising? Oh dear. Get it cheap this week, so dust off my PS3. I'm not sure if the Platinum is like wild. Darling, apparently. I have not played it. Obviously it's non-canon, but it's kind of cool. Like Raiden gets to star in his own game. I like that idea. The combat looks pretty enticing. Maybe someday when I run out of Kojima games, when I finish Metal Gear Solid, and the next year Metal Gear Solid 5, and then Death Stranding 2, and then Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake, and then I'll go, well, let's do Metal Gear Rising. It's on the horizon. Maybe someday. How much prep is required for Cambodia? Are you excited now? As for prep, you do need a couple of shots. I think like for tetanus and for something else. But I'm already done for that. As for prep, I'm pretty good at traveling. I'm pretty good at like going to new places. I know what I need. I've packed a bunch of times, so I'm pretty chill about that. And I've been to Southeast Asia before. I spent so much time in Laos, and Laos is, for a first-time traveler, Laos is difficult. So I'm pretty confident I'll be okay in Cambodia. Am I excited? Yes. I was not for a while. It didn't feel like unique, but the more I learn about Cambodia, the more excited I'm becoming. I suppose for me, I've got so much stuff going on at the moment. I'm trying to finish the Devil May Cry 3 episode. I'm trying to finish recording Metal Gear Solid. I want to start recording Final Fantasy X. So I'm kind of like, there's an awful lot of stuff still to do. And I've got like, 14? Oh my god, less. 13? No. 12 days? I've got 12 days. So maybe in the last week, I'll start like, oh my god, now this is kind of cool. So I'm not like fully excited yet. I'm getting there. Just stuff I got to get finished first, and then I'll get excited. But I was watching a couple of videos about Cambodian food, like a load of rice, a load of pork. I was like, yeah, give it to me. Fucking give it to me. Can't wait to dive into some of the foods. So I'm getting there, buddy. I'm getting there. John, my boy, Rise of the Tomb Raider's DLC at online, though. It'd be tormenting for me. No, really? What are they doing? Why do developers hate us? Also, by the way, John, as a fan of the channel, what's the next video? What you got planned? Hey! I'm gonna be Baboosh. 476, welcome. Since you're doing the original Devil May Cry trilogy so far, and you've done all the Resident Evil games, are you planning on doing the definitive edition for the reboot as well? Ah, yes, the DMC, Devil May Cry by Ninja Theory. Yes. So I'm finishing up Devil May Cry 3 now. I don't fancy going into Devil May Cry 4 and 5 next year, because they have this just fucking terrible trophy of beating all the missions on all the difficulty levels and getting an S rank. I think that's stupid. Just S rank them once. Like in the original trilogy, it's S rank all missions, and now it's S rank all missions on every difficulty. I find that just so stupid. So that kind of turns me off of like going onto them. But I think it would be very nice is actually getting the Platinum in the reboot. Because I actually do like it. I've played it before back when it came out. I liked it. It's not, he's not really Dante, but I just treat it as like another half demon in the world. So I'm okay with that. I would, if I'm going to do Devil May Cry next year, it's going to be the reboot. I made like a little bit of a closing montage at the end of the Devil May Cry 3 episode, kind of as a way of like, okay, this is the end of the original trilogy. But yeah, I will definitely cover the reboot. OD Kojima. Yeah, Kojima's a wild man. I don't know what the fuck is he doing these days. You can message me privately? Sure. You got my WhatsApp? Yeah. Send it over there, John. And I will definitely not blurt it out to everybody here watching. Oh my goodness. My friend is giving me a hypothetical question. I'm not even going to respond to it. Wish you all a lovely night of week. Thank you, Master. Thank you. We're here for last call, folks. Last call. I love last call. It's like the party's over, but we don't want it to be over. Even last night, when I was in the bar, I was like, can I get another pint? He was like, the till's closed. I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. Can I get a packet of crisps? Can I get like some potatoes? And the guy was like, you know what, fuck it. And he just marches into the back, grabs a packet of crisps and just gives it to me and says, no charge, it's fine. I was like, thank you. We're in last call, folks. We're in the lock-in. We're in the lock-in. Attaboy, Elazam. Good to see you. Bonjour. Bon nuit. I might have said that wrong. Best. Attaboy, Scotty. Welcome, Scotty. Welcome, welcome. Actually, I should change the name of the stream to Chatting at the Bar. Let me change the name of the stream. Chatting at the Bar. Fine. I'll leave it as. Okay, let me check in with G-Find, folks. Okay. I kind of like when it's smaller. I like when it's smaller. It's more intimate. The best beer in East Asia. Okay. It's a three-way race. It's a three-way race. You got the Japanese Asahi or Asahi. That's iconic. You've got the Singaporean Tiger beer. Now that is like not only drank in Singapore, but you go to Thailand, you go to Vietnam. It's all over there. Oh, John Callum, is that you? You just woke up, Elizabeth. Fucking hell, it's 9 p.m. Oh, okay, John. Can I share? That's a wild idea for a video. Let me know if I can share that with the 30 odd people that are here. Nobody will see this. Fucking 3+ hours into a live stream. Nobody will see this other than the people that are here. So the Tiger, absolutely iconic. And then number 3 in the rankings of potential, like what could be the best beer, would be Beer Lao. Now me, my personal pick, as somebody who's tried all 3, also Chang or Chong in Thailand, that's also pretty good. Me, my personal favorite is the Beer Lao. The Beer Lao in Lao. And I thought, one, it's just ubiquitous. In Lao, young people drink Beer Lao. Old people drink Beer Lao. Men, women, rich, poor, everybody. Everybody drinks it. You go to any party, bring Beer Lao. That's their drink. I love that idea. It's also 5%, which fucking kicks ass. It's always normally sold in like big bottles, and you get like a little smaller glass and put into. Always do serve with ice, the Southeast Asian style. Always with ice. So I absolutely fell in love with it, and you can get it any time of the day or night. There's no like liquor license in the country. It's like if you have a shop, you can sell whatever the hell you want. And you can sell people beer at whatever hour of the day they are there. Like in Ireland, you can sell beer and sell alcohol from like 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and that's it. In Lao, it can be 6 a.m., it can be 4 a.m., it can be midnight. If they've got a shop, they can sell the beer. I like that. So I personally have a preference for Beer Lao. That's my... When I first went into Lao, I sat by a river, watching a sunset. Just had a Beer Lao and just relaxed. So my personal pick for East Asian beers, Beer Lao. Beer Lao. But I do like Tiger. Tiger's pretty good. And Chang or Chong, whatever it's called. Basically, Scotty, after the first 3 or 4, they all kind of taste the same. And I'm definitely having at least 4. Top secret information. Genuinely 6 people have this plan, so I cannot say after. Okay, grand. We'll keep it quiet, John. We'll keep... You don't think any spies? Okay, grand. You ready? Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We have the big reveal. We have the big reveal for John's next platinum. You ready, John? I can say it. Final confirmation, John. Can I say it? Before I just blurt it out. With all characters too for DMC5. Yeah, DMC5, you gotta get the S rank and all the missions with all the characters. It's fucking wild. Boy, James, you're back. Welcome. That would just burn out everything to S rank. Yeah, like Swift, this is the way it is. Like, I don't get it. Every difficulty, every character, every mission. S rank. I don't get it. I don't like it. Go for it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a big reveal. Mr. John Callum, video maker extraordinaire. His next video Stranger Things VR. He is the 7th person in the world to get the platinum. How do you even record that? Because, like, how do you do the video capture for the VR? And obviously all the clips of you, like, on your face, you don't have the goggles over your head. That's a tough one to record. That's a tough one to film. Hey, Eric. Welcome back, buddy. Just picked up Witcher 3 Complete Edition because of you. It was 20 bucks Canadian. That's a good deal, buddy. That's a good deal. Definitely get after it. I've just finished the DLC here. I'm finished officially with The Witcher 3. I've got the platinum in the main game. I've played through now both DLCs. My time with The Witcher 3 is over. But yours is just beginning. I'm quite jealous. Is Final Fantasy X getting The Witcher 3 Testament where after getting the plan you'll be chipping away behind the scenes for a video? For the rest of you, are you going to be just editing? So the Final Fantasy X is an actual, like, this is not Platinum Journey Live. This is just me playing the game. Final Fantasy X is like part of an episode. After getting the plan, you'll be chipping away behind the scenes the video for the rest of the year, or are you going to be just editing? So what I'll do is after once I get the platinum in Final Fantasy X, we'll move on to whatever the next game is. Or we might do like a little bit of a rest period in between, like with the Witcher 3 DLC. Just bring up like a game for like a little Sunday fun day kind of stream. And then whenever I get around to Dead Space for the following episode of Platinum Journey, then we'll go back to live stream. The thing is, like, you get to have like a couple of hours during an episode. And then I'll go back to playing it solo in private with the nice camera and everything. So you'll be along for the journey. We might have to figure out what's going to happen after, in between Final Fantasy X and Dead Space. We might figure out what we're going to do. We might just do Final Fantasy X-2 on the live stream, because I don't fancy that for an episode. We might just fool around with that. Yuna's looking mighty nice in the fucking thumbnails, so we'll see what happens. VR record is normal. Okay, some of the face cam footage I'm walking off into oblivion, but just adds to it. Yeah, recording like VR footage. Yeah, I'd almost be like afraid of VR at times, because as you say, like, walking off a camera, bumping into stuff, that would kind of get me. All right, James, you're at the right time. We're here for like the last call. We're here for the last little bit. I'm all yours for the next maybe 15, 20 minutes. I know, then I might jump on Discord with you. Oh no, I need to work. I need to finish the Recording 3 episode. That's my plan. That's my plan. Oh my god, it's already 9:30. Folks, where does the time go? Okay. Good lad. I missed you last night, James. You were the instigator. Come join us. Come join us. I was like, okay. And then I was also trying to get on, you must get some sleep tonight. Yeah. I get that. I was trying to join. I was trying to get on Seg and get on Dark Knight. I was like, watching the UFC fights? Like, no. Dark Knight was off with his friends. And Seg went to sleep. Same time next week. I'll be here again, James. 6 p.m. I'll be back in this chair for one final time. For fucking off to Cambodia. And I'll be in my brother's apartment. I gotta figure out what we're going to do with that. I was mentioning, like, so I do this live streaming now. How does that work? He's got a second bedroom I could use. And I was like, I might just do it in there. He said, well, the TV is in the living room. Just do it in the living room. I was like, okay. So you might get a little cameo from my brother. The one you haven't met, James. Not Cody, but my brother Lee. He might get a little cameo in the background of not next week's live stream, but the live stream after that when I'm in Cambodia. He might be just sitting on the couch like, yo, what up, nerds? I was like, cool. Also, I would love to take you out and about in kind of like an IRL stream. He can be my cameraman. He can be on the camera as well. and we can just take on a tour of Cambodia. Since May of last year, I've been getting the plan intro for Kojima games, started with Metal Gear series, minus Rising, almost finished Death Stranding 2. Well, yeah, his games are like, in video game industry, like an auteur. He is that. His games are unique. His production team is incredible, and they like fulfill his vision. I can't think of other people like even like the main writers for Rockstar, they've left. Like Kojima seems like singular, like this is an auteur. He's special. IRL stream, yeah. Here's the plan, James. So when I'm over in Cambodia, I would love the idea of on a Friday, like the Sunday we'll be sitting around, hanging out with you folks here in Adam's Bar, and then playing some games. The hope is that on the Friday, I could bring you out and about. I was looking up, apparently like streaming these days on your phone is pretty fucking easy. You just literally just use your phone. If you got like a battery pack and some internet data, you're good to go. So I'd love to take folks around Cambodia, like bring them down by a river, check out the sights and the sounds, show you some Cambodian food, and bring you on, like, instead of being here in Adam's Bar, I'll bring you to an actual real bar and just hang out. And of course, once I finish up in Cambodia and head back to my beloved Laos, I would love to be your virtual tour guide. Now, the time zone difference would be, I'm be 7 hours ahead of the UK folks. So it'd be like afternoon your time, and I'd be like late at night. But it's a Friday, like Friday afternoon working. It's pretty chill. You can throw on the live stream in the background while you're working. It's fine. So, but I'd love to take you around and be your virtual tour guide in Southeast Asia. I think it'd be fun. Oh my god. Are you the shortest brother in the family? I'm not. I'm the middle. My middle brother's maybe like 1 inch taller than me. And then my youngest brother, Cody, is like 2 inches shorter than me. I think I'm 5'9", which is like 174 centimeters. I believe so. James here is fucking 6'4". Alright, folks. We got a little bit left. I'm going to bid you all adieu and good night. Oh my god. My stomach is rough. One of my... I can say it. We're deep into the stream. One of my cousins blacked out last night. Full on blackout. One got very drunk. One had to be the mother. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all very much for joining me here at Adam's Bar for the live stream. Yes. James, yes. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me here. Sunday Fun Day stream. We finished out The Witcher 3. Next week we will dive into Final Fantasy X, one of my childhood favorite games. She's a bit of a legend. We all need to follow Cody's mark of just having the 5 pints. So, enjoy yourselves for the rest of the evening. I'll see you back here at the same time. You just finished your pint. Perfect timing, Swift. It's been fun. These live streams have been quite fun. And they shall continue. And maybe the IRL stuff, I think we could make a lot of fun stuff. I could bring you to an actual real bar in Southeast Asia. I think that'd be so much fun. Like, set you up in the corner, have Southeast Asian music, some food, some beers, hang out. I think it'd be nice. Thank you. Oh, UKDM, caught it late. You literally caught us at the very end, buddy. I'm literally saying goodnight. Alright, folks. Adam's Bar is officially closing for this weekend. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Absolute pleasure as always, folks. Enjoy the rest of your weekends and have a good week ahead. You'll have a new episode of Platinum Journey very soon. And I'll catch you right back here next weekend for Final Fantasy X. Eager. Hey, boy. Eager, you're back. All right, caught it late. Junid! No way, buddy! Joining late. Hey, what a legend. We were talking about you last night. Myself and Gibby and Michael, big fans of you, Junid. And boy, John. All right, so folks, always a pleasure. I'll say to you, good night. Good night. Bye-bye.